Hello and welcome back to Tradespotting. Thank you kindly for your patience. And can I also ask you to hit that like button? Today is Tuesday, which means that, as always, we're going to cover the technical analysis for GME, that's Gamestop, and AMC. That's the movie company. Great to see you. Thanks for all being here. Thanks for waiting. Price today, GME closed at, as we drop in on the chart, was $213.90. We said that that was likely to happen. Everybody else was talking about it going up. Here's the areas that we talked about on the downside yesterday. Keep you all safe. Congratulations. That's great to see. I'll get into it more in a second. AMC also dropping back, like we said, down to these support levels, managing to hold one of them at the minute, putting in what is a higher low so far. Continuation of the downtrend, as we talked about. We'll go in and look at the time frames for both of those and talk about all the relevant moves ahead. And we'll go through the TA today as it happened in that magical way that we like to do. And then shortly afterwards, we'll go on to Tadpole Games. It's fantastic. Can't get enough of it. It starts in about half an hour, 30 minutes. Don't miss it. Don't be late. Jeez, lateness, huh? What did I say about that like button? Pineapple Head Tradespotting. Nice haircut. You got it in Supercuts. Got it at Supercuts. No, didn't. What Supercuts? Though it is a supercut. It does remind me of your name. In fact, Pineapple Head, Jimmy, Tadpoles. So this is the chart. This particular one's AMC. Thank you very much for everybody who took part in the poll. Thank you. That poll was, have you yet got TradingView, or would you consider getting it? If you do, I've told everybody all year, don't buy it. I've had the affiliate link ready all year. It's Rocky's, and said, don't buy it to everybody. But they've got 60% off on the top tier at the minute. You can buy it for like 5, 10, 20 times, and it adds on. So it's not like you can, it adds months on every time you buy them. So you can buy as many as you want. Today's the day to do it, or at least before Black Friday. It doesn't get any cheaper on Black Friday. It's the same price. And this is the one window where I would recommend getting TradingView, and the link to do it is in the chat box there. Somewhere. Is it? Was it? It's in the description. It's at the top of the description. That's where it is. The top of the description. So make sure you check it out. Check it out. And I'd like to thank Play Profile and Throw In Fritz and Stephen Kelly for becoming members. Really appreciated. Welcome. And a massive super chat from Shadow Lipton, $40. With the sacrifice, I summon the legend of legends. Some say he is God. Reveal yourself, Jamie, and come forth from wisdom, knowledge we desperately desire. Reveal yourself, O Kingslayer of Doom. That's a very nice message. Thanks very much, Lipton, and for the donation. It then means we got more today than we did yesterday, and I didn't even go live yet. Isn't that brilliant? Well, I did now, but I didn't then. Did you consider the TradingView link? Lots of people got a plan already. Excellent. Well, you can get it now and add stuff to it anyway. It will expire at some point if you didn't buy it during the deal. And then when it does expire, it won't be a deal anymore, and you'll have to pay full price, which would be ridiculous because you can get 60% off now, and you could buy multiple ones if you wanted. And the link, it doesn't get me any money, it gets Rocky money. I definitely recommend you use it though, because it all goes back to supporting the community. So thanks very much if you consider that. 47 people already got a plan. Get it anyway, right, is the answer to the 47 people that said that. Seriously, think about it. It's a good idea. And then, looks too complicated. A few people happy to help you with anything on TradingView if you think it is difficult. Use something else, 15%. If that's the same thing you trade on, you should probably upgrade. Trying a free trial now, 28%. Smart people, quarter reviews on the free trial. Smart. Chris Sweeney. But he does Rocky's link include upgrades from down the line. I don't know. Maybe. I don't actually know, to be honest. Maybe it does. If you upgrade later, it might do. I don't know. I can't tell you, but probably. Tradespotting. Wow, nice haircut. On to the final with me. Yeah. Who is Rocky? I'm new. Rocky, www.youtube.com/c/Rocky Outcrop. ROCKYOUTCROP. Rocky Outcrop. He's my brother. He's a technical analyst. He has professional experience. He's very, very good. He covers market open every single day, and he does videos on stonks and crypto. So if you're interested in either of those two things, or you're around at those particular times, that'd be in any day and every day of the year, then it's working day. Rocky's there live on YouTube. Rocky Outcrop, check him out. You'll enjoy it, and you'll think he's fucking amazing, because he is. So that's that, and I think we've covered all the housekeeping, other than to say thank you for everything you do to narrate it through that wee little printer jobbies coming along fantastically. So that'll be a good thing. Also check that out in Rocky's show tomorrow morning. That's going to be fun. So this is the chart, and we're going to start as always on GME. And as we said, it closed at $213 spot 90 cents. I mean, you know, this technical analysis has proved to be quite good. Yesterday we drew on this channel. We said this was likely the first touch coming in for a lower retest should it not go on. And it didn't. And it came back. And this was the area. This was the high. We identified it in advance. That's not to say how amazing I am. You know, most people who are tuned in at the moment will already know all that stuff. I am the best at this. Certainly the best that has ever covered these assets and done technical analysis in any form, whether it be medium, video, print, or fucking on the radio, right? AM radio. So here are these levels below. They're part of this Fibonacci retracing from this previous high. I think, let me just double check. Where is this Putin? Putin. Vladimir Putin. Is that the answer to a question later on? Well, I can't find it. Well, it was good at the top. There it is. That's on the right-hand side there. I've dragged over to the right so we can see it. You look left. Oh, it's the breakdown zone from... Where is it? What is that? Right, okay, to start again. So I said it was the best, but I'm not very good at reading my own work. I suppose that's because I do it all in this conscious flow. Right, okay, so I deleted those Fibonacci's, and we can do others, and we'll do that in a moment, but we'll actually start on the daily time frame. And do you reckon that will help? Nah, doesn't. Thinks I want to see what went on in 2016 and whatnot. So here we are, top side of this formation, retrace back within it. We touched a horizontal, having broken out of our downward sloping supply line. That led to a retest of this area, hoping it to be support. It wasn't, but then it isn't this top side of this triangle that defines price action, because we're in a bullish move. So it's the demand line that you pay attention to, and which is much more crucial. It is what's proved to be the case, as everything African say does. So here you've had that retest of the formation that you were in on the shorter term time frame. Here, this upward sloping move. Inside it, you had this channel. Sure, you broke out of it here on the daily at the top side, and you had an open and close there out with it. Thank you very much, Jamie. That's appreciated. Caruana. Do you own any loop ring? I do own a little bit of loop ring, aye. A wee bit of it all. Fully paid for by everybody else at this stage. So thank you very much for everybody else who trades loop ring not as well as I do. You've paid for my position. It's really appreciated. So you have this formation here. It's a channel. I'll get to the loop ring later if you like me to have a quick look at it, Jamie. Just let me know. You got this lower side time frame here, lower side demand line on this time frame that would be a channel. You've also touched the top side of that Bollinger Band. You're retracing it to the top side on the daily, but you've come back within it now, as you most commonly do, and you're coming down. This basis line is down at 208.60, and I suggest that would be still where you'd look to for the next level should prices continue this downward trend. Beyond there, you've got the 55 period exponential at the bottom side of this move, where I suspect is a golden pocket, and then the 50 and the 200 come around 184, with the lower supports at 169 here, which is on a weekly time frame. Quite clearly, you can see it still be our previous low. Anywhere above that area on a body close, even if it wicks lower, would be a higher close on the lower side of price action. That would be a continuation of the trend, and you can see here quite clearly that this formation, which we had well and truly broken out of on the daily time frame, is now just a wick on the week, and then a second wick with a return inside it. And so the horizontals are what define the important levels for price action, and the pattern that we're operating in, we use that just as a guide, and that guide is quite helpful. Wow, nice haircut on the finals meet. I have definitely got to catch up on the chat box. You fat case Tradespotting is live. Ain't he always? Corpo NPC, thank you very much for that's a nice boost in confidence. You're above the 8 period moving average on this weekly time frame. I know I'm like jumping all over the place, but I'm trying to make points that are relevant to the things that I'm saying, right? So back down to that daily time frame. Here's that breakout and retrace, which is really just like a horizontal level being tested, and then an upward sloping channel once that fell back within it, which is what ultimately would happen. You know, if we take this and extend that out into the future, you have to come back below the top side, right, the supply side of this previous channel, in order to retest this downward sloping supply line that you broke out of on the diagonal. And so the next level would be the bottom of that previous formation, that demand line of the channel, which is where price action is at the minute on the daily time frame. It closed there. Down to the 4-hour time frame, you can see that it put in an important body close in that area, scooped right on it, looks lovely jubbly there. You're below the 8 period moving average itself has a negative slope, but you have a positive splay in that your 200 is below your 179, which is below the 55, which is itself just below the 50, which is just below the 8. So everything's going in the right splay, if not in the right direction. So that's something to look to in terms of the trend. Hi, Ben. And then where does that become? Dude, don't show on channel, but have you heard of a site called creepdobubble.net? Not getting paid to promote it, but would have had to read. I'll have a look at it later. Thanks very much, Chris, for donation as well with a message. I'll have a look at it. How, I mean, there's so many rug pulls and crypto and whatnot, so if it's directly referencing that, it'd be interesting to Tradespot. And if you watch it, use a separate device, okay, no problem, we'll do. So in here you have your 50 period moving average and your 200 that should be interesting. They're also the next levels that we've marked out here as potential support. Should you come in and test them, it's a horizontal equally as a moving average. That's why there's horizontal lines drawn across the chart there, and then below it you've got this previous area where you broke up from and your ultimate low. So they're all very interesting areas for horizontal reasons, and if we draw those Fibonacci's back in, or at least some that might be relevant for the current price action, perhaps this one, which encompasses this low to this most recent high, which we've come up to and done much of a muchness, right? You broke through the 236 on the way back down again here, not having broken out the top side of it. So you hadn't completely defeated this Fibonacci, and in that sense, as I still see it as an influence with regards to how we construct our charts. Looking left, you can see that first horizontal level. It's also confluent with all the other things we talked about, is the 382 on this sequence. The 50 period comes in above the golden pocket, but that is what we've got marked out with this bottom horizontal between these two, where you can see my floppy purple dildo crayon flapping against the horizontal lines. Flap, flop, flap, flop. And then there's 200 period moving average, talked about that. And then there's that horizontal level. And with regards to the Fibonacci looking left, that would be just at the 886. So you don't want to really go beyond that. So 174.52, wick below, close the gap on the hourly down to 172, body close back at 175. You can't predict things like that. It's just absurd, though, if it happens. It's just, you know, at this stage. So yes, what you're looking for, like, that's what you're looking for, right? Is for this trend to put in a higher low from this low we talked about and where we drew the Fibonacci from. That's most definitive way of looking at the range, along with those horizontals and those trend identifiers. If we then look at these oscillators we've got at the bottom, RSI, Rocky's one, fantastic here, this giving signals and for paying attention to what's going on with your momentum. And then down below it, you've got the DMI, which does the same thing, and then other extra special stuff, and then amazing little things. Thanks, Rocky. So you can get that indicator if you join Rocky Outcrop's Discord, which is behind his Patreon, or you just join the Patreon and you get it, which is at www.patreon.com/Rocky Outcrop. And you might say, Jimmy, why are you promoting this other person so much? Well, it's because I'm here to help all you guys, and he's fucking absolutely excellent at doing it. So it's your own benefit to check him out. It's incredible. Hit that like button. That's what you could do for me. For me, you could hit the like button. That'd be appreciated. So like if you get over 20% of likes, YouTube thinks you've got a good video, and people tune in here, thousands tune in here all the time and don't hit the like button. So do hit the like button, it helps me out. And if you don't, then it looks bad relatively to other videos, so the video doesn't perform very well, which isn't great because I'm always constantly pushing GME. So let's push it. Let's hit that like button and comment. And share it then so other people see it and think you like it, and then they're like, hey, and they're like, yeah, and it adds to your own sense of identity and whatnot, because this is really strongly branded GME content. Anyway, if you care about those things, here's your 200 period moving average. We talked about that. It's a great way to go back out of a conversation. Yo, 200. So that's what we were looking at on those time frames. Drop down the hourly, add a little bit more onto those oscillators, which weren't doing fantastic. Here you can see them in the bearish control zone on RSI. That's why it's so shitty on the 4 hour. See, your trend is completely defeated on the 1 hour, and this trend maybe then does continue to the downside in this time frame. It's certainly until you get yourself back out of your bearish control zone above your own moving average, and then up because again above the center line. Till all three of those things have happened, I wouldn't put in much hope for price action turning around. Right, this momentum will come before price action changes. The momentum will change. Right, you understand physics, perhaps, and the laws of thermodynamics, the concept of inertia. And if you haven't, tune in to Tradespotting Fridays with the Spoon Slayers and check out the Wheel of Doom, which is threatening to chop off my head if I've got my maths incorrect. There's a rocky outcrops indicator here on the chart. It's got a flash at 211.9 on the 1 hour time frame, right? Now that's going to be filled, right? It hasn't been because the low of today was 212.56, and we're in downtrend, never been lower than today in this previous trend. So that means that we've not filled it yet. You can see on the chart that it hasn't been filled. That's going to be interesting. This flash, it's above the level of horizontal support, 203, 204, and then it's above again at 192. I wouldn't expect to go all the way through these in one day, but if you did, heartbreak for some people who were trading slightly riskier instruments on short term frames, which is never something I would advise. 182 and then 170. So that's your rough zones. Looking at those time frames going down, you've got some picture of what might happen. On the 30-minute time frame, everything's a little bit clearer. Well, I say everything. Those orange scoopy ice cream bottoms are. This horizontal low, this previous area you broke out from, you can see this formation that we're in at the minute and testing this downside of this parallel move, because that's essentially what it was. I mean, sure, you're a little bit higher here, but not significantly. And so, you know, you want to be a little bit higher here. It doesn't have to be significant, in which case that'll continue. Perhaps you would draw a line through your lows and your highs, and you'd say it was heading to the top side, which I'd like. Hi D, how you doing? Good to see you, mate. Katie, I bet $10 red. Good choice, red. So make sure I'm back on screen. That's GMETA based on the higher time frames down to the lower ones. A good idea of what's going on. There's plenty of other things I could have talked about. Fibonacci time zones. Could have focused more on the oscillators up on here on the daily time frame. You know, you're still above the center line. Lost your own moving average, but whatever, right? You just tested the top side of this weekly formation. It's apparent on the weekly chart. You've never been breaking these sort of sides of the trend in 2021. So to expect a little bit of a retrace on RSI is no problem, and to be holding all horizontal levels that are important so far, this means nothing, right? It's totally fine. The strength of the trend still to the top side, sure, just below the 40 level, but you've still got something to be spoken for there with the ADX doing fantastic. And I'd expect that to continue. And then we'll look at that again on the 4 hour and see, yeah, that's why it's shit up. But also, like, below the center line on the hourly, you're in the bearish control zone. The hourly, you make it above the center, but back out of it. On the 4 hour, you'll then be above the center line, likely. If that could come in time with a positive cross here, DI positive above DI minus, then you'd be laughing, right? You'd be laughing. 236 here of this Fibonacci, that comes in at 229, 230 bucks. That's now an important horizontal above us. This level at 223, 222. It was important for so many reasons beforehand. Touched it so many times. These highs, this previous retrace back up again. You know, I'm not going to delete that line just so it makes it easier for people to see. It's there to be seen. And so I think it will present some level of resistance should we reach back up there on the shorter term time frames. I also would say that would be confluent with what you would see with regards to momentum and trend. Jimmy, I think you need a cup of a drink on the show that says hit the like button, Space Monkey. Thank you, Space Monkey. I do. I need something like that, or some sort of trigger where I'm always drinking from cups that have frequently got that written on them. Remember, 2 months ago you predicted ADA 160-ish. I frickin' did, eh? 2 months ago, ADA. 2 months ago. Here's all those predictions. What was 2 months ago? Up around here when it was 230. Not bad. Yeah, not bad. On the same day I said 1 inch was likely to do 10x. And that would be interesting to people who were trading 1 inch or who were interested in 1 inch itself. I've got a little bit of, because, well, right, you have to pay the bills. I was trading earlier, right? It's up 6% on the day. That's quite positive. Yeah, so I said it likely 10x or something of that nature when it came out. We were in around here. No, we weren't actually, were we? These lows here, and I was saying this is going to 10x or something, right, guys? You want to change your life? Get in crypto, get some of this at the minute. And then a couple of days later, it went and moved. Right, what did it? It did a 5x nearly or something, right? So there's loads of money calling that out, eh? Said it could possibly go to 9. Went to my first, like, through the take profit levels and right up to that, like, that ridiculous stuff, eh? So if you haven't seen this yet before, tune in. It can help people. Don't do it to get anything off anyone or push my own book, because these are all, I tell everybody about these trades before I take them, eh? It's different from a lot of people that. Also, another thing that so people asked me about recently, what would be a good cryptocurrency to invest in? In the face of everything going down, I was saying OneCoin, there it is. It was at 0.22. Now it's at 0.33. You know, percentage moves. I think they're quite nice. Hit that like button. But seriously, it's ridiculous. I do this day in, day out for everybody. And yeah, and some days, like yesterday, Monday, difficult for people on Mondays. But, you know, it's all like try to help. And like, yeah, so and I think it does. So congratulations if you're able to take advantage of it. That's the whole idea. You're at a horizontal level here at the minute, which is interesting. But boom, Rocky, how good is the one? And then what else? I mean, we talked about RSR also being good. It's up 5%. You came in, you got your flash filled there. You got this positive move, potentially putting in a bottom there. It looks like it's starting to form a W. Like things like that, fantastic, you know. And then there's other pish like this. Right, other pish like this. I told everybody, stay the fuck away from this. You know, if it goes up, you're mental, right? But that move that we called that from down here, right? And we took that trade, and then we got the fucking shit out of it. And we saw it failing and putting in so much awful divergence. Boom, back down again. Below the 200, 50's crossed below it. This is below the 8-period moving average at the minute and tracing the Bollinger Band way down. This is awful, wait. This is awful. Yet there's loads of people on Twitter like, oh, my SHIB, AMC and something. And you're like, you're just a cretin. You're just a cretin. That's what we are. Whereas I'm out here doing this stuff, helping people change their lives for $17 on a Monday. Whereas they're like, you know, I mean, get out of town, eh? And then they give me a hard time about super chats. Take it somewhere else. Right, so Matic, what is it, up 12.3%? You got this with a flash at the time. That's a great entry there. You got right in, right up to your 200-period moving average on that 1.5 to 1.76. Well, that's obviously not to be sniffed at either. And a potential huge move on that if it takes off. Anyway, that's not what we were doing. We were going to do AMC today. Which I also did incredibly accurate, as I do every time, every day, whatever, you know, all these drawings on the chart. I didn't do them any time recently, right? Well, I did some yesterday, and anyway, whatever, right? So, yeah, these are the top side of these, the measured moves. If you break out of it, the D point on the harmonic, we're on the 4 hour, right? I'll take that back to the daily time frame. Stretch it out, make it even messier, though, when I'm doing things. You didn't manage to totally break through this downward sloping supply line. That's on the weekly, the 2-day, 3-day, daily, and so on. Continuation of this downtrend with lower highs on this significant time frame. These are lower highs. This is significant. Yeah, sure, you've got, in the same sense here, bullish price action. You've entered what might be an upward sloping formation, where you may then ask me, well, why are you not paying more attention to, because I'm going to go on to dismiss it a little bit. You may say, why are you not paying more attention to the demand line here to control your thoughts or direct your thoughts or guide your trades with regards to patterns. Why is it that you put so much more emphasis on the supply line? Well, the supply line's hit it once, possibly twice, 3 times, possibly 4 times, 5, 6, and then traced it down on daily time frame. You only touched the bottom of this 3 times. So that's nearly twice as many times, which every time you hit it after 3 gives it added significance. And this one, you've only hit it 3, so you can't give it any significance other than the fact that it quite possibly exists and you could maybe take trades off it, but not so sure yet. Whereas the top side, you've proved its significance nearly twice as emphatically, plus you spent ages below it in the most recent period of price action. So it's obviously relevant to where you're talking about price action at the minute. Now you put in a bearish engulfing candle here on daily time frame. That's a bearish engulfing formation overall. And this previous candle here, that's bearish. This candle here, I suppose you'd call that an inside channel. You might expect there to be some continuation. There wasn't. It was also because of the natural retest you get after 3 white soldiers. And then from the candlesticks alone, you can see that this is majorly bearish, this price action. Even the top side of it, all of that move was bearish just from the candlesticks. And then you look down, you see RSI says the momentum's failing. You've got absolutely no strength of trend on the DMI, despite the fact that DMI plus the DMI positive is in control. You're below the 50 period moving average. Back onto the charts just to confirm everything, including the trend, is definitely crap. And that's super bearish. It's all super bearish price action. It is seen, and it's already put in though. So what happens for the rest of that? Down to the 4-hour time frame there, you're also below the 50. And below the 200, you've got a positive cross. This is what we were talking about yesterday, coming in potentially here. If price action doesn't go too far, too low, too quickly, then you'll have a positive cross where your 200 will be going below your 50. And I say it that very specifically, as opposed to your 50 going above your 200, because your 50's got a negative slope, so is the 200. And so it's the worst possible version of a positive cross. And so might as well be taken for a bad cross. It's like going to do the same thing. Price action doesn't recover above that 50. Then the 200, if like it'll start sloping down severely. This 8 is awful. It's going to start coming down and meeting them. And then I'd say in the most recent period of price action there, though, with you add all of this together, although the fact that you've put in a slightly lower high, you have then come back, tested the middle of this overall formation that you've been in for months and months and months, and then recovered back up again to test resistance rather than any lower level of support, which may mean that you now do that, but it's added significance to this top line. And not only does that mean that you have to pay more attention to it until it breaks, it means when it does break, that significance of that break is also more important than it should break this one here. These all being diagonal lines means I would defer to a horizontal anyway. So on the bottom side, you've got 36.24 for your 786, and then you've got 35.12 for your 886. On the top side, if you break out of this formation, you haven't managed to put in a body close above the 50% retrace there. Golden pocket of this previous move from this. Where is that then? Can't have been all that long ago I drew these. Anyway, there's just a golden pocket up to the top side where price action most recently stalled. And so 43.08. But before you get there, you've got 41 and change. That's the range that you're looking at. There are horizontal levels between there where you may see turnarounds. On the hourly time frame, you covered yourself in poo-poo here and still haven't managed to recover your own moving average, though you've got out of the poo-poo pool. And you're covered in poo-poo. It looks like you're going to be covered in poo-poo for a while based on that indicator. So you need to see some strength coming in. Where's it coming from? Nowhere yet. Literally nowhere yet. There's no reason for this yet. Like that horizontal there, it's lower than here. You expect a lower high should you even go back up at around 41 and change. And that is about breaking that. And then when you do, you've got this horizontal level above at 43 anyway. And where's the confidence going to come to be taking those trades when you can see it did just so shit there recently? And that was an anemic rise up where it left, didn't even make the 786 of this previous move, and you're below not only the 236, where is it? Over here, you've come right down, touched on, and the body closed on that particular 1 hour candle. Like, that's how fucking crap it was, the weakness in this recently. And that, and it, honestly, everyone else on Twitter has been talking about going up. Even people who don't cover, like, who are like, oh, I'll just lay off AMC for a while. Like, you know, that's the danger. I was never laying into it. I was just talking about what's actually going on. And that's what's been happening, right? So here's your golden pocket. You want to hold $38, right? 37 and spot 96. You drop below there, you're dropping below a big level on this formation. You then put in a horrible M at the top of a move, right? As opposed to thinking like this is turned around now, which is what it looked like it had done back here in the end of October. Then you'll be up here seeing that's an M at the top of a move. That's like awful. Right, that's for like Fisher Price TA. There you go. Slap it around you. So there you are on the hourly, looking like you want to jump back into the poo-poo pool. Don't ask me why. I don't know why people do these things. You would have hoped there would have been that. It's crap. You've lost this. This looks like it's 37, and then if it doesn't hold, like the high 37s. 36 and then down to 35. Like, boom, could have funk it, eh? Anyway, that's what it is. So that's it, and we've got it, and we'll see the 15-minute time frame there. You've like this is in this. Oh, there's a flash at 40 spot 99. So there's like, even without looking at that, you know, matches up with the TA. Love it when that happens. This is where it'll go back to at some point, even tomorrow probably, and then touch this top side resistance, and then likely come back down again. It's also a cross coming here with the 50 and the 200. You might test that. The only thing that's to say about that is that in order to get there, you'd have to break above this level of what is likely going to be resistance, or at least a hard zone to get above the top of everyone that takes profits. People day trade shit out of this thing. So there's that area. You have to hope that open closes above there, and you have to hope that it starts defeating all of the day trading narratives, because if it doesn't do it soon, but I don't know what that is. It's just going crazy. I want it to stop. It's because I'm talking about this, isn't it? And it's making me hungry. Bing bong, the price is wrong. Merrick Sanders to project 1096. Remember, Matt, starting to get near a tasty entry. Oh, for Jesus goodness sakes. Remember, Matt, this is Tadpole Games. Remember, Matt, Merrick. You're not excited? You're not like, for goodness gracious, gotta get on to it. But then, hey, let's see, was it doing a good entry? It's also interesting. 284. Well, I mean, they had the various good entries. This is a continuation of this downtrend. What are we looking left here? Is that your golden pocket on that thing yet? Whoa, months ago I drew this because I wasn't using these colored for ages. It's through the golden pocket. I'd be weary of this now. Your horizontal level 346, 333 for the 786. You'd want to see it turn around at all the freeze. If not, it's back to the 236. This huge move that would suggest continuation down again. Look to these support levels at 270, 256. Weekly time frame. Today is for tadpoles. Thanks, Merrick. That's very generous. You're very, very, very generous. I'll tell the tadpoles that you're an ally of theirs. So this looks like it's rolling over. It's a head and shoulders at the minute. It needs to hold 316, 311. You've got your 50 crossing your 200 period moving average on the weekly time frame. That hasn't been tested since, right? Because we're down here and you hadn't crossed yet. And sure, you could say it's a lagging indicator, but it didn't cross for another month. And it's the weekly, right? So, like, you can't lag. You know, GME. Hello. Jimmy, I just tagged you in a tweet, caught some suspicious price action in LRC at 3 a.m. this morning. Please get your eyes on it. I may well get my eyes on that. I may well do that. As it goes to Dan, 499. Financially hurt by GME, then feelings. Oh, you're back, Dan, eh? You're back. Financially hurt by it. Can't say I didn't tell you, Dan, eh? Can't say I didn't tell you. And everybody else who sent me DMs about option contracts and whatnot, you can't say I didn't tell you. Like, I was very clear, even if it did ruin your evenings. Tradespotting, what's better to take trade, stocks or crypto? Depends, eh? Like, I mean, it depends on what time of the day it is and what stocks or crypto you're talking about. A deal's a deal, a trend's a trend. I'm happy. Man, I'll trade Cheezels or something. It's got a trend. Listening, but cleaning house and putting Christmas lights up. Christmas lights already. It's not even Rocky's birthday. I am a bot. I'm not a bot. I'm a real cat. I'm a real not a cat. Oh, you so nearly slipped up there. Shadow Lipton was Crack Croc Lippy Coin is doing decent today again. A doing ding the dong ding ding. Who was it asked it? This is Merrick, hey. Like, oh, you are a good lad. Well, I mean, I would look for this to come in at $3.11 and then take that on. This is potentially a head and shoulders on a massive time frame. If that doesn't work out, that retest around $3 then, and with a stop at 244. I mean, can I just use this thing here? Nope, it's all that buried, and perhaps we took that move at the time. And whatnot. That's the way these things tend to work. Moves. Price action does move on. It ignores everything like it. How could you go on like that? Anyway, so I had put that as my entry, and then, you know, I don't know how far I'd take it. Let's go to that like horizontal first. That's itself levels of the Siolda. And then I don't think we did. I wouldn't advise putting a stop loss in the negative numbers like this. Probably a stupid idea. Take that up a little bit then, shall we? It's just not going to give me it, is it? It's going to not. It gave me it. Oh, it must be Christmas or Rocky's birthday coming up. One of the two. And then, so you've got this to go back some more. Look at that. Do it below this low looking left. And your horizontal levels, there is this 618 comes in at 195, but you're not interested in holding this from $3 down to 231 anyway. That's brutal, right? You want to manage that stock manually and have an eye on what's going on. Also, your entry, you'd want to take your time with that. GME Legend, I just read that earlier. Slonia Legend yourself, you screen grabbed high frequency trading on LRC at 3 a.m. today. Would love you guys. Cool. We'll have a look at it then and see. High frequency trading at 3 a.m. Did the price change much? I mean, like, including, like, in the intra trades. This one, my lord, it's Colin S.'s birthday, and he has requested a look at Kirk. Okay, well, no problem. We can have another distraction, just one more. This is this right-hand side where price action got close enough. Close enough is near enough, and near enough is good enough for me because I want to pay bills anyway. I had a number of different moves within this. Here's the next one you'd be looking at potentially taking. I don't know if I'd put a stop loss that far down, nor do I know if I want to take that entry. Just because it's on the 236 and it likely bounces, I'd watch it manually. I'd much rather enter this thing down here on a touch of around $2.77, and then I could put my stop at 245 and not feel bad about it. Brian Barama Seneteg. That's it. I've decided I'm all in on Tradespotting Rocky Outcrop. Keep it up. Fuck yeah, Brian. Thank you very much. Lovely. Thanks. Well, plenty of room for you. Come on in. Cheers, Brian. Look at Brian Big Balls over here. He's all in on this. Right, so this is what you're looking at. This is what 8.88, right? Whatever. It's more than 8 to 1 trade there. That's positive. Risk reward. If you manage the entry, then so what if you lose a little bit, right? If you've got a sign that tells you to go for it, which you might have, I don't know. If you got it at the minute, not really. I have to upgrade my own trading view. You see, this is not have enough hours in the day. So it is on a paid version. I just can't get enough of those indicators. That's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stingy. So anyway, stingy. This is why you're like, you know, anyway, whatever, right, get the upgraded version of trading view. If it was my service, I'd be selling it even harder, but I am pushing it quite hard, I feel, because there's big benefit to people. Oh, my online daughter. Geo, Maxwell, you could probably any of them at once. What the hell are you talking about? Bing bong for Corey. Bing bong Corey. How you doing, Corey? Why was I saying that, D? Bing bong for Corey is darn tootin'. Right, so you've got the risk where you've got that. What are we still looking at this for? Kirk. Whoopity whoop whoop. I can look at this some more tomorrow. Kirk. Yes, Jimmy? Funny. It's not funny. That was also a terrible laugh. Right. Kirkity Kirk. There you are. Captain. We just can't do it. We don't have the power of jokes like that and stuff. Down 1.82%. It's currently trading at 24.29 though. Open up on the daily chart and an obvious Rocky Outcrop Flash at $20 spot free. So that would be interesting. Your 200 period persists above the 50. That's negative, though you are in an uptrend on this leg of price action since the 22nd of September, having broken your previous high, that being a double bottom and a W bottom. At this point, you could look for a retrace to the mid-level there, top side of that inverted head and shoulders that you could potentially then put in top right-hand side of that. That would be then a measured move that would take you back to your previous highs, up at 34 and change. Maybe it continues. This is not divergent. That is above the center line on the daily. This isn't a confirmed trend change. It's just a test. 12 hours, a slightly better version of everything I just said. And then 4 hours, you've had your golden cross, another reason for price action to come back down. If it does test that 50, it's 22.51. If it takes the 200, it's 21.25. That's a good move. You have just filled in a previous flash on the top side, taking that time off, having hit the top Bollinger Band through the basis line. I'd be looking at that 200 period moving average for an entry on that 4 hour. On a 1 hour, that would be at this 22.84. So you're taking it down to the $20 levels. You've got flashes, you've got moving averages, you've got Bollinger Bands, and you've got all of that's speaking to a potential change, though, in the momentum, in that if you do go back above the 236 on this move, you'll have put in bullish divergence. And you have the gap on this 1 hour time frame. Top side of that gap at 25.80, bottom side at 25.14. Current price is 22. So the question is, are you going here or are you going down first? Off the top of my head, I'd say you go to the bottom side of this gap first. There are two gaps here, with that island in the stream. Yeah, there are two gaps. I don't care about the top side of the bottom one, and nor do I care about the bottom side of the top one. I don't necessarily think you're going to fill the bottom side of this yet. I think that at that stage, you would likely come back and look for a test of the 200, probably fail it, fill in this 22. Likely go back up, come back down again, then fill in the 20 flash on the daily time frame. That would be a test of these horizontal levels. Probably you'd break through that, and then test at the bottom side here around 2096 or less. Then the top side of this formation would take precedence. Go down there and look at that about 2069. And then when you're there, you're like, well, it's only you can't even use that as an entry if this is your break here at 2029. So that would, like, maybe you're looking at that as an entry at 20, like, what's that? 1999. I like that. I love that. In fact, that's what I'd do. I'd take that at 1999. Thank you very much. You can come over here, though. I'm taking you there. Where is that? I mean, these are horizontal levels, so I'll leave them on. Get out of my way, microphone. Microphone. That's close enough, isn't it? Well, we were talking about that earlier, close enough and whatnot. And then where do I go with a stop? Well, I'm not going all the way down there. No. Just stick it to that one. And then what would you be looking for? A retrace to these sort of levels. At that sort of place, you get a take profit 3-1 if you had the right things going on at the time, which I suspect you will, right? Because this is already putting in these tests here. It's below the 200. If it makes it up, I don't think it's breaking that 50. And to be honest, I don't actually think it's going above the bottom side of the first gap yet. But all these things could happen. Would I short it? No, not. So the risk reward at this point, break, like, no. I mean, you could, right? There would be plenty of areas you'd put in a stop. But I don't know, right? I don't have the mental energy for thinking about shorting something that I've never really looked at. Kirkland Inc. Shut up, stomach. Kirkland Inc. operates as a retailer of home decor and gifts in the United States. I'm not eating today, that's what it is. Its stores present a selection of merchandise. What? Hey, they write these things themselves. Like, people get paid loads of money to write stuff like that. It's absurd, isn't it? Right, so you're 21.74, that'd be the top side resistance likely if you broke below it for a while. If not, come back up and test those levels, in which case you've got huge moves on this trade. And if it does continue this macro trend that it's been in on this leg of price action, then you could see something positive. I'm up here on the 3-day time frame. I see there is a flash. Well, this is from how long has this been around? A while, but that's 3 days. Don't know if that's relevant because these takes it. You see, at this point, it takes it beyond. But it's no longer intraday, and there's volatility considerations within that. So still, this thing could actually get fucking fuckled. It could happen. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say the share price is going to go from $24.20 down to 85 cents. I'm not going to say that. But if it did, then I'd really wish I had shorted it. But why does everybody want at the minute, which is what they do, right, more than they've ever wanted it before? Not that they always did want it. At some point, there's a couple of places they couldn't have wanted it less. Why does at the minute everyone want shares in something that operates as a retailer of home decor and gifts in the United States? Home decor and gifts, like Just One Earth type of shop. Is that what this is? Kirkland. It's just like home decor and gifts. It's not really gifts, is it? It's like cheap beds and stuff. Something like that, isn't it? I could check it out more, but I can't be bothered. I think that this is trading at historical highs, and that, like, great if it goes up and beyond these levels here of horizontal resistance above you, and then breaks up at a previous all-time high, and then goes on and does something completely new, and everybody's it's like large grocer brand across well, I don't know what NA means. North Arizona, North Alaska, Northern Alaska. They're a large grocer brand across Northwestern Airlines. Yeah, so what's going to happen with this thing? Well, it's at historical highs. It's put in all-time highs and then come back down again. And it doesn't look fucking amazing. And that doesn't look bad, but doesn't look good either. Daily time frame. All right, okay, you've held that. That's why I opened this up and was like not too negative about it. That's a good recovery. I mean, that is good. And then that's an obvious re-entry then, should it go up. And that could be a proper bottom information, and likely then it does bounce just for other reasons. Horizontals there. It's got up here for a reason, right? Recovered the last time. Why not take another see what happens? Only, I can't, where is the market cap written here? Is it? Whatever, right? So large grocer, huh? See here, when someone says groceries, I always think they'll come in this brown bag, but these people sell, like, I think these people, you say grocer, but do they not sell like furniture and things? So what sort of brown bag is that in? In America, brown bags are for different things altogether. So that's flashes. I'm weary about this thing. When I looked at it on smaller time frames and just getting familiar with it, I thought there might be touches to the top side and these might be entries, but really it's just like little bounces, and then this could like actually utterly collapse. Why would it do that? Well, is that all-time highs above them? Well, not all-time highs, but like it's right up at its all-time highs, and did previously put in a new high. I'm sure that was a fantastic move, but it's been divergent for ages. It was divergent since $12. That's because it was a trend change, Jimmy. And this was a retest subsequently to this level, which was previously resistance, now forming as support. So get over it. Yes, but where would the trend never will go? The trend never got good. The trend died during all of that. The trend died. It's also the store brand for Costco, but not sure if that's the same as Thai ticket Tradespotting. Oh, Costco. Costco. Spac attack bollocks. Spac attack. It's the Spac attack. Some people love their SPACs, Some of it boring to take ages to do anything, most of them. Right, so anyway, right, whatever. I didn't do the, go back in time TA. I just did the go future in time TA. Ha 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 ha. Do you know what time it is? Sherlock Holmes, I am doing fabulous because it's the beginning of Tadpole Games. And if I want, great, yeah, lol. I said I have a bunch of crockery in 370 side and sold in $6. You did sold in the $6. Stop singing me. Stop playing music me. How welcome. Ghost of Doomslayer, lol. I had a bunch of crockery in 375 and sold in the $6. Why have you got eyebrow sweats then? Why have you got eyebrow sweats then? For a billion million years. Yeah, new subject. And what is that subject? Well, it's round one of the Tadpole games. We love round one. There are other rounds. We love them too. Some of them even more. Most of them more, in fact. Round one's like good though. It's a great warm-up. There's interesting things. And of those interesting things, I have more to tell you, right? Get into 6 groups. Right now, get into 6 groups. Koala bears, pirates, peaches, camels, penguins, and top hats. It's a soft spot for the penguins, I do. And then when you're in those teams, organize among yourselves to pick a captain. Rocky's not here, so how are you going to deal with that? Organize between yourselves a captain. Then, when you've done that, without conversating with your teammates, without taking their opinions on board, and without canvassing other people's suggestions, tell me your favorite. No, don't tell me. Pick and hold it in your mind. Even write it in the chat box so that we can get it here, actually, in fact, because I want to check up on you in future and see what you are like. Say in the chat box your favorite planet from Mars, Vogsphere, Caprica, Cybertron, and Krypton. Right? So you write down all those, you think of all those planets, write down the one in the chat box that your favorite, and make sure to join one of those teams. Most of them will be filling up quickly. Koala bears, pirates, peaches, camels, penguins, and top hats. If they're not already full. So. And if you need to do anything violent to get into those teams, that's totally acceptable. You're allowed to do any of those things. That's pretty much part of the whole deal. So, and on to the next. Remember, if you're arriving now, you're sorted, but also you have an extra advantage in that you've got longer, though if you're also arriving late or after the fact even, tweet at me a picture of a tadpole on a date. A tadpole in a date. A loved up tadpole or a sad tadpole on a date, doing whatever it is that you would imagine a tadpole would do on a date. Tweet it at me at _, remember the underscore and make it public, _ Tradespotting. And feel free to put any hashtags on there that you think would be funny, and I'll have a look at them. If they're good, now there will be only 3 now. Only 3 of you from these drawings will get a skipped straight. No, actually, let's call it 5. Only 5 of you will make it through, which might mean I have to just deny 1 person. That'd be dead sad and sad for them. So 5 people will make it through to the last round. And if you're alive and late, you can take that advantage by drawing that picture now. Yeah, I know. But why can't everyone that gets into a drawing? Because some people are crap at drawing. That's why. And then so you go out, answer the questions. The questions that begin now, and the numbers tadpole game. Is it beginning now? No, it's beginning in 1 minute and 40 seconds. Connectivity issues. My bum. Starting in 1:36. So get your game on. Get your game on. This is it. Who are the pirates? This is a good question. We're starting Tadpole Games. wonder why it is for us to buy and buy and buy again. You fucked us so bad. Fucked us in the ass. So bad. So bad. So that was me singing about Kenny G, I think. 21 seconds left. Oh my goodness. Have you got your teams? Have you got organized? This one is very much an individual round. So am I blocked? Nope, not muted. 10 seconds. Here we go. You got to be in your team. You got to pick your captain. But this is very much an individual round. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Round 1 beginning. Ding, 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 dong. Joseph Smith, whoever that is, was the founder of what religion? Mormonism. Number 1, Mormonism. Number 2, Mormonism. Number 3, Hinduism. Or number 4, Christianism. There he is. There's Rocky Outcrop just on time. So you have to in the number and the answer, and you have to spell it correctly too. Number 1 is Mormonism. Number 2, Mormonism. Number 3, Hinduism. Number 4, Christianism. And that was it. There you go. Boom. We're in. We're rolling. We're rocking. We got it. You got to put it in there, and maybe you'll make it through. And if you do, there's prizes to be won. Incredible prizes when it comes to... And I may need another cup of tea. How can I do this? In between questions, it's possible if I run. Number 2, Mormonism. I like it. I like it. You're doing it. The answers are being computed. People are getting in there. We got 16 people got the answer correct on number 2. And so, feel free to share this on Twitter. This is happening right now, this show. And feel free to share it or upvote on r/Tradespotting. That's my Reddit subreddit. We've got 5,000 people there. It's fantastic on there, mate. Some fantastic people. KT, yourself, one of them. 5 later day saints. J-Dog. 5, what does that mean? I don't know what that means. 5, 6, I got that wrong, you bastard. Unlucky, Chris. Christianism. T. Unlucky. Nice try, though. Which of these is not a real character in The Simpsons? Number 1, Willie. Number 2, Thelma. Number 3, Skinner. Dick. And number 4, Janet. Okay. One of those is correct. You might be some sort of Simpsons expert and take exception to the things I say, but I don't care, right? Don't care. So we got some people answering there. That's nice. Good answers. Good answers there. Some of you are ridiculous. Some of your answers are ridiculous there. Which of these is not a real character in The Simpsons? Willie, Thelma, Skinner, or Janet? I'm going to put the kettle on. I'm back just in time to see that Janet, yes, correct answer, Janet. 8 people got it correct. For some reason, 2 people thought Thelma was the wrong one. Maybe we're going on spelling or something like that, in which case, more fool you. And congratulations on being so ridiculously wrong. The answer was, of course, number 4, Janet. Congratulations for everybody got that. As we now go on to, at least I was the first to be wrong. Oh my goodness, Chris, how dare you? How dare you? He's the best character in The Simpsons. Unless there are other Scottish ones. Which of these is not like the other? Number 1, Machino. Number 2, ice cream. This is a difficult one. Number 3, Ferrari. Or number 4, Dolomite, baby. Which of these is not like the other? I thought it was Selma. Well, so maybe you're right. Who cares? Trick question. Thelma is from Scooby-Doo. That's not a question. There's a statement. Thought it was Velma. Go frick. I think you're right. Also, that's the answer. Torsten, guess I'm no simp. Which of these is not like the other? Did you get that right? Lamal, it is 4 Dolomite. I didn't see many answers coming through there, so hopefully you've made it on time. These are them. This is your opportunity. Opportunity. I like it. I like it. You guys are smart. Well done. Mushroom Minis picked Ferrari. I don't know why. Mushroom, why did you get that wrong? You and Dink got that so wrong. Why did you get it so wrong? Why did they say Dolomite? Oh my goodness, who got Dolomite wrong? You guys, there's you are, Rich. There you are. Vasta. Chris, is that you wrong again? Jeez. My goodness. Literally nobody thought it would be Machino because they're all really into your Italian fashion. Connecting? What are we connecting to? Ha 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 ha! Each other, innit? Which of these is not like the other? Fantastic. Congratulations, everybody who picked 2 ice cream. It's from China. Everything else, they're Italian. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Was a hit for which band? 1. U2. 2. The Beatles. 3. Rednecks. 4. Ace of Base. Ace of Base. So congratulations, because I can't get a Ferrari, says Dink. Well, yeah, cool. You can't, but then if you know that really was that the purpose of this. I mean, how do you get on into IQ tests if you think like that, Dink? Charles Mitchell, new member. Welcome to the members. Charles, Mr. Mitchell, welcome. Big welcomes to Charles there. Everybody's messing around answering questions. Oh no, it's not. This is the anniversaries because it's midnight. Yeah, this is what happens at midnight. We get the anniversaries of all the new members. The ghost of Coke Rich Rancher from Universe 237. Happy anniversary. You see? And then afterwards I get comments of people who watched it later and they're like, hey, how come my name came up? I've been a member for months. And I'm like, yo, it's the anniversary. Happy anniversary. Whoop, whoop. Shane DeBoost, myself. What did you say, Shane? You got U2. You and Chris got U2. Unfortunately, it wasn't them. Good guess, though. You guys are doing so well. And I'm not muted, so I'm doing really well. This is so good. Nobody said Ace of Base. I mean, I thought that would have been the wrong answer that people got trying. Eddie Q. What is the leader of Iran called? Right, the next question. What is the leader of Iran called? 1. Vladimir. 2. Huge Fanny. 3. Ibrahim Raisi. Whatever that means. Or number 4, Brian. Right? Hi, Brian. He's all in. Hi, Brian. Hey, Brian. Hi. Hi, Brian. Hi, Bulldog Buchanan. What a day. What a day. Everybody else see all those? Those names coming up there, right? And you see your name not being green in chat, any of yous. That should be shaming you. That should be shaming you deeply. Here you are, enjoying this fun game. Next question in 46 seconds. What am I going to do for 44 seconds? What is the leader of Iran? Bill the Butcher. Bill the Butcher. What is the leader of Iran called? Everybody knows. I personally, it could be this one, it could be a different one. A very long time, known him as Huge Fanny. Grace Foundation deeply shamed, and so you certainly definitely should be. What the frickin' heckin' hell? Some people, like, stop it, Tummy. Some people just don't love me anymore. Edinburgh, not like RB drowned. Meeting of the gods was Zeus, Rathor, Mars, and Brian. Yeah, you've picked 3. You're the Fanny. 1, 2, 3. Ibrahim Raisi. Oh, look at all these Fannies we got in there. 60 is. Haha, 60 Fannies. Who is the highest paid athlete ever? 1, your mum. 2, Tiger Woods. Smart people might go for Tiger Woods. Number 3, Michael Jordan. Right, Michael Jordan, that's not even spelt right, so if you pick that, you're probably silly. Number 4, Lewis Hamilton, which is obviously the correct answer, because he goes faster than all the other ones, right? So he runs away with and stuff, or something. Anyway, yeah, correct. Correct answer there, 4, Lewis Hamilton. Kyle Halbrown, I don't know if this anniversary thing is legit or what. Welcome. Maybe he's all signing up, because he's loving me again. Who is the highest paid athlete ever? Your mum, actually. Yeah, no, sorry, it's your mum's correct answer. Citizen Definite. Number 3, Michael Jordan. You need to spell it the way I spelled it in the test, otherwise you don't get it right. So we'll see if anyone managed to get that one right there. Quite a number of you did. Maybe you don't have to spell it correctly. Who knows, right? Maybe you only just wrote 3. I don't think you can get away with that. I don't think it's worth the risk. Well done to all of you smart people. All 5 of you. And then 8+ people thought it was Tiger Woods. I said, maybe smart people would go for that. So, you're all, congratulations, you're all maybe smart people. Rich, Dink, James, Katie, Merrick. You're all maybe smart people. looking up at Grace J, Kieran, Torsten, and KT, who are all actually smart people. So well done. And good on the old spellings there. So congratulations, everybody. Who is the highest paid athlete ever? And the answer is the next question, of course. What is the tallest building in the world? Now, this is a little bit harder because none of these buildings move at all. Never mind one that moves considerably faster than the other. So you're going to have to come at this from a whole different perspective, right? Also, I can tell you that 2 of the buildings in this list haven't actually been built yet. 2 of them haven't actually been. Does that throw a spanner in the works? One is currently being built, and the other is possibly. What is the tallest building in the world? And the answer is 1. Your mum. Congratulations to everybody who got that right. And if you spelt it wrong, unlucky. The spellings aren't easy. Burj Khalifa. 1 shart. 1, the shart. The tallest shart that ever was. What dominates the horizon. This is why we are so proud of Brexit and whatnot, because we have such a huge shart. Lisa, Burj Khalifa. Oh, you missed out on putting in number 4 there, Lisa. You try to take shortcuts. That's not like you. Number 1, your mum. Dink, good one. Dink. Congratulations, Dink. Nearly got yourself through to the final with a joke. At what point in time? At what point in time? The current point in time, you lunatic. What do you like, hey? What do you like? Hey, what's J-Dog like, everybody? Hey, we got a winner, and it's KT. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness, KT. You must be so proud of yourself. I am super proud. I am a super proud of a KT. KT, congratulations. You've made it through to final. And so has Grace Foundation. The deeply shamed Grace Foundation doesn't love me anymore. And J-Dog, who everybody knows is definitely strange because he asks when you ask them perfectly normal questions. And then Kieran, you made it. Well done, Kieran. You're in there as well now. All these people making it through to the final. Amazing. Ripple, Fibble, Tiggled. Muggled, Tiddled. You've also made it through to the final, as has Randy. Current fresh, Randy? Great news. Really good show. Haha! What about that for a first round? Well done, everybody. Well done. Well done, everybody. And on to the next one. No messing around. Round 3. Guess the headlines. Ha ha ha. This is an opportunity for you to take your whole team with you through to the final. How good is that? An opportunity to take your whole team through the final. Now I'm gonna need you to answer the questions here, though, and they're not easy, right? They are, though, legitimate newspapers. It's all real. This actually happened, and we have Joe Maxwell straight away with the answer. Constitution. Joe Maxwell straight away with the answer. Constitution. And then, what's your constitution? And here it is, folks. The reveal that we've already had. Ken Griffin buys America's Constitution. Ken Griffin buys America's Constitution. So there's different ways of looking at this news. Personally, I think, as the article's written by some fanny, I think, yes, learning this week that the CEO of Citadel Securities, the captain of industry that he is, Kenneth Griffin, bought one of the remaining, there is a couple of dozen of these, so they're not like actually all that rare really when it comes to, you know, the idea of rare things. There's a couple of dozen of them. He bought one of the remaining couple of dozen copies of the American Constitution, or maybe it's just a dozen, I don't know, but there's like not as few as he probably makes out to his friends. And he paid $47 million, which is, I've got no commentary with regards to that price. Maybe it was good value or not, but I can tell you that it is now, ironically, both the most expensive and the most least desirable copy of the American Constitution. Pretty amazing, eh? Pretty amazing fact. Also, Thinking about that headline there, I can imagine the joy that must have spread across his waxy candle face after his years of searching through the back halls and rooms and auction houses for any symbol of authenticity. He's found one. Congratulations. And on to the next headline. The next headline is, why not the next one? Elon Musk sells blank. Who's in your team, Joe? Joe, tell me who's in your team. Short the VIX. I feel like buying a copy of the Constitution is like buying a screenshot of an NFT. I think you're fucking right, Short the VIX. Short the VIX, you've made it through the final with a joke. Short the VIX, you're in the final. Congratulations. And anybody know what it is that Elon Musk has been selling? Stock. Tesla stock. Stock, says Grace Foundation. Grace, there's a little mark beside your name there, Grace. Who else is saying Tesla stock? Stock. The future, says the Ghost of West Coastonian. Nice try, Corey. You're in the final, Corey. You're in the final. Corey is in the final. Tesla stock. Wonky Winky Donkey. That's his real name. Did you know that's his real name? Akira! Akira! Tesla stock as well. So we got a number of people in there. James Kelly, you're not in the final, are you, James? Nope. And I'll be putting input. It sells weed. You're already in the final, but nice guy. Tesla stock there. See Vasta. Tesla Autumn Grace. You see it again there beside your name there. Sells out. There and goes. Nice. Stoic Chip Hawkins. His own dingle. Chris New. Nice. And Tesla. See that from Joe. Oh, Last House. Jeff Bezos dildos. Okay. So if you wrote Tesla stock or shares or sells out or anything like that, you're wrong. And if you were previously in the final, you're out. You're out of there. Get out. Because the answer, you absolute idiots, the answer is cars. Elon Musk sells cars. Elon Musk sells cars. The fact that you didn't know that is an embarrassment. Don't tell anybody you got that question wrong. It's a bit embarrassing. Okay, on to the next headline now. Boris Johnson scraps the UK-US blank. What's the answer? Grace Foundation, you're out the final, remember? Yes, silly Billy. Did you also answer that, Di and KT? Did you also put in Di? Did you? Because there was no need for you to answer anyway, what with you being in the final. And then you put in the wrong answer, try to get your team through. And you're out. You're out of here if you did that. And I saw a lot of you. The sex trade, that is probably a good thing to get rid of. I think so. Especially any sort of centralization of it. Samsonite. What? Cars with the foot. It's true. He sells cars, Kieran. Cars. Tradespotting orgy with the Queen. Ha! Yeah, UK US orgy. That'd be very huge. Quarantine, says Miffle Miggle Tiggled. Miffle Miggle Tiggled. You're in the final, Miffle Miggle Tiggled. But nope, that's the wrong answer. See the danger, Miffle Miggle Tiggled, you're trying to answer on behalf of your team, even though you're already in the final, at the danger of getting striked out. It's incredible, the bravery. Joe, underwater tunnel. Ooh, close. Joe, you yourself already took your whole team through to the final, so now you're trying to answer questions knowing you're in the final and your whole team's in the final. Joe, you're out! You're out, Joe. We had Joe there. Joe, you're out now in the final. That's a bad mark against Joe there. You're out. You're out, Joe! And unlucky, try to get your team through. Your team were already through and you were already through. And so there was nothing to gain and everything to lose, which you've now lost. You're slotting a final. You'll have to get drawing. Yeah, man! Countries. Well, so we're all very close. But you were all wrong. The answer is bridge. Boris Johnson scraps UK-US mega bridge. Yes. This is the news that Boris has announced he's cancelling his pet project, which was to build a bridge between London and New York. After a careful review, it was decided in an independent review that Mr. Boris Johnson is in fact a huge knob. Who'd have thunk it? True story. Bing bong. We love you, Jamie. Proud to be a Slayer champ. Ah, free thinker Mick Jones. 4 months and good to go for another 4, I suspect. We'll call it 50, will we? Make it a deal. Put it there, free thinker Mick Jones. Congratulations, everybody who got that one wrong as well. You are doing fantastic today. On to the next one. Guess the headlines. Guess those headlines, everybody. Tadpole Times reports sweeping what across Europe leads us back to dark times. Nice haircut. Thanks, Freethinker McJones. Jimmy, you may have started a Bing Bong TikTok trend. A Bing Bong TikTok trend? I fucking want to see that. Vic, send me, link me, please, somewhere. Twitter. Do it, man. Like me on that. I like starting these trends. Great. A friend of yourself has been saying Bing Bong recently too. Jimmy, you may have started a Bing Bong TikTok. That's worth repeating, isn't it, guys? Isn't it, everybody? Tradespotting end. Manifest is it you Bing? What did that mean? Chris Sweeney, Tradespotting. He pushing it through UI. Pushing what through UI? For urinary infection. Pushing urinary infection would have been an epic bridge, though. You tell me, Joe. Inflation, dirt, COVID, brooms, blackouts. Should have what happened? Plague, virus, plague, janitors, turnip famine. Oh, you break my heart, Banana Freeze. What for? Why breaking my heart like that? You know, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna do this because you. Oh, Bing Bong, the price is wrong. There it is. Needed a bit of that, eh? I mean, usually I rely on yourselves for it, but you're a little bit stingy. So I'll have to do it myself. Carpet bombs. Curlers, energy shortage, plague populism, plague, Germans. One, your mom. Nice one, John. You're through to the final. That was a good answer. Your mom sweeping across Europe. John, what was your name? Morris. John Morris has made it through the final. Look at that. What a great lad you are there. You don't get your team through, though, because it's not the right answer. Plague, says Grace Edition. Everybody else has said that already. You know, I even read out a number of times. Tradespotting, Big Sponge. People are saying Bing Bong all over the place. It may not have come from you, but I'm going to say start it. I think I fucking did. Thanks very much, Short the Vix. And with yourself saying it and me, and I scream things a lot, then who's going to deny us the freaking truth, especially like to our faces when we're screaming at all like at random people for no reason and like slabbering over them and they wouldn't come near us, right? Elon Musk. Good try, Rocky. Good try. Potato chips. No. Reduction in idiocracy. I wish. You're all wrong. Nice tries, but you're wrong. The answer is sweeping xenophobia across Europe leads us back to dark times. And it's true. Yep, sad times as xenophobia is on the rise again. Not wanting to be undone by Putin, who has been very, very efficient and good at loading his trebuchets with Iraqi asylum seekers. The EU states, not wanting to be outdone, have now introduced a program of compulsory water cannoning during the day with strobe lights and music blasted at them overnight. Don't know about you guys, but that sounds like a bit of a party to me. And that's happening on the border with Belarus. So go on, you free thinking, open-minded, generous, one for all for one Europeans. That's congratulations. Shame on you, you fucking joke. As the news broke, Jet2's summer bookings to Minsk and their share price break all-time highs. So now remember, if you're arriving late, you're in a lot of trouble. And you have one more chance to get your team. They might be the Pirates, they might be the Peaches, they might be the Top Hats, the Penguins, or the Koala Bears. You might have, KT, was that the wrong answer? Oh, you nearly got chucked out there. I don't know, maybe not. Benefit of the doubts. And you've got one more chance. Disappears, says Chris New. Kissed your mum. Nice try, Dink. Is dead as Epstein. Ooh, James, that's another good answer there. Not a good answer. Possibly. Can't possibly comment. Gwyn's hired as a new consultant. As you can probably tell, there isn't a continent apart from Africa, or do you know those two super cold ones that have managed to escape ridicule today, although Australasia. But do I need to? I mean, let's be serious. Tradespotting, she's fine and healthy, says Chris. Trying to start, Push Rhoda. That's Chris Sweeney. What team are you on? Chris, what team are you on? Chris, tell me your team. Tell me your team, Chris. Tell me your team, Chris. And I'll tell you the answer. Chinese tennis star Peng Shuai is totally fine. Nothing to see here. Everything's cool. She's fine. It's cool. Okay. Bye. Okay. And on to the next round. Wow. He's sort of said, we're here already. We're here already. In round 2. Congratulations. If you haven't actually got a chance and you know you're screwed already, then you can tweet at me a picture of a tadpole on a date and I'll maybe let you into the final. If it's not shit. And he sort of said Tadpole Games round 2. Here we go, folks. And this one is for, what team will we start with? Which one of you really rubbish teams today are going to go first on this one? I think we're going to go with the Penguins. Y'all righty Penguins. People might have already put in answers. If they did, great. Honey Bun from Joe Maxwell. Are you a penguin? If not, maybe you should shut up. Needy, Loaf, the Mouse, Sugars, Muffins, Honey Bun. Joe, are you in the... Okay, fuck it. Right, whichever team gets the highest answer on this one goes through, right? And you have got 5 minutes. Dump, diddle, dump, dump, diddle, dump. And Honey Bun is Joe Maxwell. You got in with Honey Bum there. Honey Bun, bum. Right, you can call them both, right? Your mum, Dink, nice. Like it. That was quite a good one. Cupcake. Yes, baked cupcakes. Right. No, you're wrong, right? You're wrong. We already did the conventional joke, right? And as you can probably notice, it's bottom of the list. So it's now more likely to be the surreal, absurdist things that get you the real points, right? So don't be like Joe. Get a better answer than just some sort of naff baker joke, okay? Warm in the center. That'd be a really bad name, Massive Ericsson. That'd be a really bad name. What sort of a name? What sort of a name would that be for your wife? Darling. Oh, David, you're so romantic. Potato. Trace one. Ghost of West Coast Onion. Corey, you're already in the final. You try to get your team through. You're such a generous chap. Tuballard, anybody? Tuballard. Poverel Potato Fam, lol. Sweet cakes, dumpling, mom, you're not my wife. Mom, you're not my wife. Cupcake, for fuck's sake. Chris Sweeney. No, Chris. We've already done the baking puns. Fuck yes! Whoa! Thank you! Lex Bears! And other things, like other noises like that. And then Luke Spears. Amazing. Check it out. Rocky Crop, Bovril Potato Farm Magoo. Rocky, you're in the final. Rocky, you're in the final, Rocky. You made it. Congratulations, Rocky. You made it to the final. A lot of people have been chucked out. Idiots. Sharon! Ooh, so very close, Chris. So very close. Sticky Fingers. Woohoo. Banana Frisch. That would be a good one. Spade Trotter. Got here late, but let's rock! Whoop, whoop! Well, maybe you might want to join a team. Look, there are a number of them. There are penguins, top hats, koala bears, camels, peaches, pirates, and top hats and penguins and camels. So you can join any one of those or the peaches, and it's up to you. And there's a team captain there. It's a very precarious position, but they are resting there in control of those teams. So somebody there will maybe even invite you into their team now. But if you don't make it through, you can, of course, always submit your picture of a tadpole on a date to @_Tradespotting. Do it publicly so everybody can see how silly you are, and so that I can also just show everybody how silly I am. Stuffing, Guten Tag, pork pie lover. I haven't actually read some of your messages there, everyone, because you are like naff and rubbish at it. Nope, you're wrong. Carol. No, good idea though. Carol. Chris is onto something. Trace one. Is my team through or just me? I've just got yourself down here, KT. I've just got yourself down there, KT. Yeah, sorry about that. You know, you have a team, you see. from the individual round. You try to get them through. You know, if you were also turning up wearing trainers, KT, you'd be out as well at this stage. So you should be thinking on the bright side. Norman, wife. Manifest density, wife. Wifey, you did it, you beat it, you got wifey. That was one level up. Climbing the ladder, manifest density. Now you and your team, whoever the hell they are in with a chance. Flanny, Tradespotting. No, it's his wife, for goodness sakes, Massive Ericsson. He enjoys it. He's a human being. He needs companionship. He's not going to call her a Flanny. She would walk out the door if he called him a flat, call her of something hot stuff. Well done with wifey. Hey, congratulations. Manifest density, what team are you on? Chris, you never told me what team you were on, or you did, I didn't see it. Tell me again. Say the name of the team. Say it there, Chris. You can do it. Also, who else just got through there? Manifest density. No, you didn't. You're higher up on the list, but you're not through yet. So we're ticking down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. You didn't manage it. But old doll, right? You might call her old doll, right? His old doll. You wouldn't call her to his... Bing bong goes the camera. You wouldn't call it to his face, but that might be calling her, right? And then top level Janet, right? Janet, cast your mind back to earlier on in the show when Janet was an answer. Honestly, what am I working with here? Amateurs, Ted. Amateurs. Name something like a sheep. Go, go, go. This is Tadpole Games. Let's do this. Name something like a sheep. Let's do it. Let's go. Let's start. Are you going? Are you ready? Are you guessing? I don't see the guesses in chat. I've got top chat on. That's probably ruined everybody's game so far. Oh, so sorry. Lamb, cotton ball, goat. Goat. Oh, close. Goat. Goats are like sheeps. Cotton swab. Oh, that's so very like it too. And cotton generally speaking. True. A cloud, says Katie Babe. A cloud, Katie Babe. You got them at second place. Second. Is someone going to beat second place? The second place answer has been called, which means there's only 60 seconds left. Clouds. Massive Ericsson. It's been taken by Katie Babes. Nice try though. But no, it's not there. Shib holders, Antifax's goat gang. Goat's already been suggested on Grace. It wasn't the right answer then. It's probably not going to be the right answer now. And so yes, and I'll just double check there. I know it's not the right answer yet either. Tradespotting, new traders. New traders are like sheep. You know, you're trying to be funny there, and it makes it even less funny than it would have been had you know. Don't do that unfunny thing there. A sheet. Just on Mount Rushmore. Kenny, my ex-wife. No, well, maybe. Oh, you. Erica. I was calling you Akira earlier. Shit happens, isn't it? As I say earlier, I mean, for the last number of months. Sometimes I get it right. Sometimes. Cotton balls. Somebody already answered that, Rich. Anna read it out. This day, I wonder how that happens. Girlfriend, llama count. No way, Brad Ghoulish. That was for you. Lol. Your mom, kiwis. Anne's taking a piece out of people in chat. This is funny. A cloud. Kitty, ha. It's all good. I joined late. Anyway, Brad, you joined late, did you? What team is Brad on? What are you doing joining late like that? That's 2 people that have arrived late. Oh my goodness, 2 people have arrived late. Llama. Xenophobes. Yeah, you aren't getting there. Nice try. Worst answers were a blanket. It's quite like a blanket, isn't it? Yeah. And it's like a cow, right? They're very like cows. They really, really like cows. Luke Spears says a wolf. It is kind of like a wolf. Wolf, you're through to the final. Luke, where's my pen? There it is. And Luke's through the final. And what team are you on, Luke? You know, somebody invited Luke onto their team earlier when I said it, and they have got themselves through to the final. Congratulations, Luke plus team. Jay Morris, so it'll be John. You didn't get through with a team. It was a single. Rocky, you got through on a single. Chris, you got through on a team. And we still have Randy, J-Dog, Mythomiggle Tiggled, Katie, Dyran, Corey, and Short the Vix through in the final. No, wait a minute. Who did I chuck out? It was Grace Foundation. You're out. And maybe somebody else. Joe, you were in, but now you're out. I'll write that down. Joe was in. Now he's out. He still out though. Wolf in sheep's clothing, too late. Luke already got it, and he got it through to final. And then the only answer that would have been better is another sheep. Another sheep, right? Another sheep. You try and tell me, with all seriousness, that you didn't look at one sheep and think, even if you didn't say it, in some part of your mind, you did, didn't you? You thought, that's just another sheep. You did, didn't you? You're like, that looks like the last sheep. These sheep look the same. All of these sheep are hard to distinguish. You probably freaking did. Someone said two sheep. Well, two sheep doesn't look like a sheep. It distinguishes that it's definitely half of that thing isn't what you thought it was, which is less sure than seeing another sheep and somebody putting it to you under pressure. Is this the same sheep? You would not necessarily know, right? And so, tough luck. Some sheep are black, it's true. You get pink sheep as well. I've seen sheep that have got green bits on them, red bits on them, blue bits. Like parrots, really. Sheep are just like parrots in that sense. I was thinking cow because I saw cow on the paper. You see? This is a really good way of getting through to the final, E-Rocks. It's a very good way. And we're on to the next one, Lonnie. They're so much fun. Can we have some more of them? Yeah. What reason might you wear your lucky underwear? Come on now. Give me all of your funniest, brilliant, truest answers, and we'll see if any of them are any good at all. Wiki Wonky Donkey, to get lucky, straight after by James Kelly. Are you two the same person? A hot date? I was not a cat. What's that? Hot date mushroom minis. Are you guys the same person? How come you're saying the same words as each other to see your mom? Think keeps going. Job interview, Chris New. Chris New, Katie, when you're going to what? Get laid? Well, if you're already going to get laid, that would be you'd then be washing your lucky underwear later on, having used them, washing away a little extra degree of luck, and you wouldn't have needed to have washed them because you didn't need to wear them because you were already going to get laid. So how would that have been a smart decision? Tradespotting, when we get old enough for your pants for yourself to stop your wee from poking out, trying to hide your erection, hoping you, thanks, yeah, man, for Tadpole games, for cow tipping, yeah, St. Patrick's Day, Lucky the Leprechaun. Like Lucky the Leprechaun, does he wear his lucky pants on? That's so cool. Dozing off a sheep. It's weird hearing you talk about sex. I'm not talking about sex. You were writing about it. You should stop doing that. Lol. Stop doing that, Katie. It's so debasing. For goodness sake, Katie. Katie, you're in the final, Katie, at the minute. And do you want kicked out? Katie. Do you want kicked out of the final? Katie! Tradespotting to increase confidence. Sarah. For some pants courage. Tradespotting for luck. Tainted true. Why would people think that I'd put that in there? Why would you? Tell me why you'd wear your lucky underwear so I can be lucky. I mean, what is that? Eh? Does that not strike you as like a bit of a stupid interaction? I know it does. So what's going on with that answer being the most popular one? For the safety of. Aye, for everybody else's safety, to improve your luck. You see, Randy, Randy, you see, you're in the final two already, and, what's going on with that? Tradespotting, when you're out your other undies, says Massive Ericsson. Yeah, you see, Massive Ericsson, I'll let you get your team. Currently, I've got a chance with that one, right? Because the actual real answer is I only have lucky underwear, right? That's quite close. And nobody else has been even remotely close. Tradespotting says the person who thinks a sheep looks like another sheep. Thinks like a sheep, and you think, yeah, exactly. You see, you're like, yo, is that Brian? And you're like, no, it's Janet. And it's like, whoa, sorry, every sheep looks the same. You don't poke her eye out. You wouldn't poke her eye out, would you? I don't know, what did she do? I posted my drawing on Twitter for you, Jamie. Well, thank you very much, Space Monkey. That's good, yeah. I'll get round to that. $4.99. You're telling me with the $4.99 as well. That's very generous. Shame on everybody else. Didn't even do drawings. Never mind contribute that way. Wow. Look at that. Bow down. And shame. Shame. Laundry day. Close, but we've only got I wear my head when I'm thinking. Grace Foundation. Close, cause you were thinking, right? Close, right? My ears were cold, right? Similar, right? Similar. You and I are similar. Who needs luck when you got Tradespotting, colonist? This is true, but you can't get through the final. I said I have to get dressed, which implies it's my only pair of underwear. Look, Spears, you explained the joke and you nearly got chucked out of the final. Nearly, because you explained the joke. We don't do that around here, Luke, as you well know. And if you see anybody else making that mistake you made, come down on them like a ton of bricks. Like it's a mistake you'd have never made. In fact, say that to them too. I'd have never made a mistake like that. And in all of those moments, remember the terrible shame you feel now on Tadpole Games number 9. Never forget it. Look, terrible moment it was. Terrible too. I said I have to get dressed. It's the only pair of underwear. Well, look, you're already in the final. I see now why you were explaining the joke, because it wasn't explaining the joke. It was trying to say, hey, yo, I don't have anything but lucky underwear. Yo, as in I got the answer right. In which case, you did, Luke. Congratulations. Well done. I like it. But somebody already got the answer. And you're already in the final. And you took your whole team with you. So really, there's no loss. I sold him my underwear for GME shares. Nice. You must have some special underwear. Did I win yet? Randy says, nope, you didn't. I win, said Bam Jama. Nice. That would have got you through. In the first ever Tadpole Games, that was an answer to win. When you aren't wearing any pants Tradespotting? Because change rooms are closed due to COVID. To survive poisoning. Sarah, that's a very good suggestion. To survive poisoning. I didn't think about it. It's not the right answer. It won't get you through. But I now in future, I'm going to try it. Right. And what you could have put down was Daniel Assange paid me to do it. Right. Daniel Assange regularly requests things like this. Right. So that would have been quite a common idea. Thank you. And then Fridays. Yes. Fridays. So congratulations. So we're flying now. Oh, now we're cooking. We're sucking diesel. What's next? Tradespotting, hot, confusing, or absurd enough? Not confusing or absurd enough. Not confusing or absurd enough. I'm confused. Best answer ever. First date, Free Thinker McJones, Dirty Dan Lana. Where might you find something you lost? I'm giving you guys so many chances to get your team through the time. Try not to give you 60 seconds on this one. I'm even going to time it by looking at my phone, maybe looking at it again at some point. That kind of accurate timing. Tradespotting, the last place you saw it, that's close, Massive Ericsson. It's close, but it's also not funny. It's not funny. I know that it might be funny, like in an observational sense, because it's like tried and tested and it's so old by now that somebody says something and you just respond with that and it's like, haha. And in real life it might work, but then when you try to take that joke and you try to put it into the chat box like that, it doesn't work, which I would have obviously anticipated, you see. I would have anticipated that, which is why I'm explaining it now. And I would have then perhaps gone with that logic to come up with a different answer. Wherever mum falls to find it, Tradespotting. Mum goes. You meant to say goes, but you're completely wrong anyway. Ghost of Homefrick. Thanks, Homefrick. The last place you left it. Randy, what's going on? Why, Randy, why are you saying the same thing other people saying? On top of your head. On top of your head, is that an answer? In front of your face, right now, and so Randy, you were already in the final. If this is the highest answer that gets called, then you're taking your team with you. Let me see, did you have your team before? No. What an effort from Randy today. Despite the fact that most of his comments have been repeated at something somebody else has said before him. And even those questions he might have got right, I might have missed somebody saying the right answer before him. He has still got himself and then separately his whole team through to the final already, which is amazing. It's really amazing. Under your nose. Well, that's close. That counts with in front of your face, doesn't it, Autumn? Or where's your nose? Tradespotting in your hand? No, I wouldn't find it in your hand. No, somewhere. Yep, definitely somewhere. Under your nose. Sarah, I see what's going on now. Sarah, stop that. Under the fractal Elliott wave. Maybe. That's probably where it is. Somebody should definitely go and have a look for it there. Under Janet. Ooh, Rika. Close. I'm so proud of it. I'm in the past. No, that's not funny either, Sarah. You're running out of time. 60 seconds. Plot twist. You never find it. The last place you looked, says Dink. Hey, The last place you look. There you go, Dink. Congratulations. Not quite up onto the final line, but because you're going to make it anyway because your mum answers. But you're through, Dink, to the final. But it's just you. It's a single there. No team with you. Tradespotting on the moon. No. Why would it be there? That's just silly. My neighbour's house in your catch. What's that mean? Ask Janet. Good idea. Ask your ex. Well, yeah. Your ex stole it. Did you read that? Good answer, but it's at the bottom, so it doesn't get you anything winky wonky donkey. Though, how could she leave you with a name like that, eh? How could she? Or he? And then up your bum bum, which frankly is where most things end up, isn't it? Let's be honest. Most things that you lose do ultimately end up your bum bum. Something you put in your mouth. You've got 60 seconds. They start now. 55, 50, 45, 44, 43, 39, 48. We are consumers after all. I said in your fanny, Tradespotting. Well, unfortunately, the parlance across the pond is quite different, so you'd be looking in the wrong location, my friend. Manifest density of ashes, Tradespotting, soap, mayonnaise. Well, maybe these are good answers. Toothbrush, baker's wife, spade trotter. Couch is a good one for the remotes. You do put your couch in your mouth sometimes. I do. It's football matches. One. Tradespotting, bacon. Jamie, looking great, Tradespotting. Hope you're doing. Oh, shucks, I do look great, don't I, Brady? I look spiffing today. It's totally deuce. It's amazing. Massive Ericsson, thank you very much. Tradespotting, food. Massive Ericsson, come on. You're really struggling now, aren't you? You know, Das Boot, a piece of the Constitution. Your foot, okay, possibly on the internet too. Warm apple pie. Magnificent, brother. Magnificent. It's true. I do. This is true. I do. I look really good. Thanks. Tradespotting. I can't believe you would ask such a brazen question. That's not going to get you through, Sarah. What's up, Sarah? You're not funny this evening. Normally you're funnier than this. It's a bit not funny. Hello, is that Police Scotland? Yeah, I'd like to report a crime. Sarah Rera. Not funny. Yeah, I know. Nino's on it presently. Right, so, see, and that's not even trying, and that's, like, funnier. So you're going to have to try much harder, Sarah, because you've got time to think about it. First fingers and custard, obviously. We'll do fish fingers, not first fingers. Corey, what do you mean first fingers? What are first fingers? Do you go to the shop and you buy first fingers? I think that you should definitely investigate what's inside these things when you're consuming them. If they're not called if they're called first fingers, right? You should definitely have a look at what's going on inside there. Fish fingers and custard. No, just also the wrong answer. So you've got it wrong. Number 4 was the Epson test. Epson test page. You put that in your mouth, right? You do. After 4 hours of preparing for Tadpole games on a Tuesday, you put it in your mouth. The one above it, bagpipes, right? I would say I'm disappointed, but that would mean that you'd have had to have outperformed my expectations to the downside, which you didn't, guys. You didn't manage to do that. Fantastic news. And above there, words, right? People put words in there. They do. And peas. People put peas in. Sarah, unfortunately, you were too late. But if you'd not been, you would have done really well. And there you go, back in time. There is some fish fingers and custard. And there's even some porridge. But that was back in the olden days. The olden days when the book of records meant... had space in it, really. Essentially when it had space. Funny jokes, thanks, Tradespotting. Fuck! I know! Fucking hell! And that's the end of round 2! Wow! What does that mean? It means we're on to round number... bonus round! We're on to round number bonus round. And here is what we do. Well, we check out the pictures. Out there has put on a picture of a tadpole on date. He's getting lucky. I think he called that first base. I'm not 100% sure. Tradespotting. I'm not a cat. He said words. Unfortunately, he didn't say them loud enough. Unfortunately. Words, And also, I can't take your word for it because I didn't see it myself, you see. Ah, you deleted your message, Katie. Yeah. Deleted your message, Katie. Pause. Thanks, pause. Yeah, Katie, you deleted that. I did bad. Well, it's okay. You know, you were trying to be nice there, Katie. I appreciate it. You did manage to delete it just in time before you got chucked out of the final. You would have been chucked out for that too. There's no grassing on Tradespotting, not around these parts, unless you've got some help there, moderator, that on time. Otherwise, you get grassing up Tradespotting. Might be my best tad picks is Batman Majama. Whoa, just looking forward to this one. At the minute, we've got a running. I'm going to write these down here and quite possibly strike through them at some point. But we have out there so far in the running, and I like it. I don't like it enough for a retweet, so that speaks to how far you might get with regards to the final. But I like the efforts, right? And here we have fantastic effort. Now, this is what I really like to see. Can I please have my my streaming software back? Thanks. So as you saw, that's lovely little tadpoles there, really having a good time. Screw them too. And then this beautiful effort there. Take me home and show me your tadpole. No, Janet! Poor Janet. I love that one. Good effort, Ryan. I think, Ryan, at the minute, you're going to get a retweet. Ryan, yeah, you got a retweet there. Oh, congratulations, Ryan. You got a retweet from Tradespotting. Ooh, you must be really excited. Also, it looks fantastic. Nice dress. Style, good, yeah. Also, it's like a little bit like a tube top type thing here, like, or a low cut dress in this environment that's got very formal in that. It's like a real fuck you to Kenny, or is it him just like scraping the bottom of the pond at the minute? What's going on with that? Either way, I love it, Ryan. Love it. And then we have a space monkey who's drawn something very familiar. It's a tadpole. It's got skewered. I can't say that this... It does remind me of something that I really like, but I can't say that looks like much of a date. We're going to give it a retweet there anyway. But who did that? Space. You took the effort to tell me about your drawing and everything, and it is a good drawing. It is a good drawing, Space. Oh, it is. It's Tadpole Games number 9. Oh, yeah, look at that. That's a tad on a prune. I love it, Homer. A tad on a prune. On a number of them. Are they prunes? Maybe there's something else. The dried. The last time, no dates, just GME. Hey, Bob, when date? Haha, that's fucking funny. No dates. That's funny. Yeah, no dates. No dates. Other than maybe the 12th to the 15th December, or give a week or two to say that. Well, a week to say that. Be interesting. But yeah, no dates. Essentially no tadpole dates. Oh my god, a Tradespotting retweet actual. Act casual. But Jeffrey, the tadpole's underage. This is very true. I won't be retweeting that. But as a degree, some people might find it insensitive. Though I'm not one. I find it very funny. Congratulations, very funny. Very funny. It's certainly an improvement from the previous efforts that you've made this evening, though not quite good enough to recover from the shame of those jokes. So congratulations. I liked it. I really do love your creative expression there with the tadpoles. Everybody else can see it. There we are. There's Jeffers. I don't understand why he didn't get slapped in the face a lot more often when he was around. The total tube that he is, but he's not around anymore because he's like that large of a tube that he can't even not be not around. I am really proud of you. Thanks. Is this to me or am I just... It's to manifest density. Oh, that was me about to get excited. I like it anyway. Have you heard about the one about the tadpole? Oh, it's another tadpole on a prune. Nice idea there. Tadpole on a prune or a grape. I'm not sure what it is. Tadpole or a prune, one of the two. On a grape or a prune. But that's amazing. I like it, manifest density. I like it. I'm not sure what it's got to do with dates, but it is nice. I like it. At Tradespotting, I can draw a grown-up tadpole. Oh, that's a very good drawing. Photorealistic. And is it on a date with you right now? It's not easy being green. Pass that on. Lol wasn't for you. Yeah, but you know. Really. I can draw. I just thought I'll hit like on that. And there it is. Gabriel, Gabe. We'll call you Gabe. Sloan, there's your tweet. I'll get back to it in a minute. Sloan, you also tagged Damast Investor, Dr. Trillions, Tara Bull. Well, you're going to get really good information there, Sloan, because you tagged Tara Bull, Lou from Wall Street, and Simulate Trade. All people who put real effort into talking loads. But yes, we may indeed get an answer there, Sloan. Interesting news. So we made it then to where? To the end of the art round. I think that's what we're going to call it. It's the end of the art round. So we were going to let 5 people through. Did anybody not submit their drawing yet? I see one there. That's a nice one from Lisa. Tadpole Games, Tradespotting. Hey, did you see this, everybody? Everybody. Did you see this, everybody? How do I get it on the screen? There it is. Look at that. That's a really nice. That's a nice date. That's a nice table there. They're all happy. I mean, that's epic. That's epic. What's that plane dropping people onto the... What's going on? We're all being dropped down on the ground like that. I don't understand what's happening, but I can tell you that was a great one. You're Lisa. Excellent, Lisa. So, Lisa, you're through. Those 2 people who drew tadpoles on prunes or grapes or whatever, I didn't understand them, so you didn't make it. Spaceman Ryan, you're through. Oh, there, you did a good effort, but unfortunately, you didn't make it through. That's the black and white, clear-cut truth there, as we see at the bottom. Let's see that artwork. Look at that, black, and then there's white around sides and stuff. And this is the answer. I'm so sorry, my friend. I'm so sorry. But you're out! Even though you took part in the art round. Why? Because it's a tough game, and not everybody makes it. What round did we make it to, folks? We made it to round 4. Oh my goodness, round 4. This is very exciting. You're only allowed to take part in round 4 if you've made it to the final or you're on a team that's made it to the final. Okay? Does that include you? It does if your name is KT. If your name is J-Dog, if your name is Dyran, Ripple Miffle Miggle Tiggled, Randy, you've also taken your whole team with you, Randy. What team are you on, Randy? Penguins, aye. Could a Gamma Ramp also be called a Hulk launcher? Nope, couldn't be. Couldn't be. Sorry. That would be that'd be a heinous crime if that were to happen. Birdie Pearl has won the Battle Royale. Congratulations, Brady. You didn't win the Tadpole Games, though. And Koalas, did we win? No, I think it was only Penguins so far. Was Randy's team. And Corey made it through, though, not with a team. Short the Vix, right in at the final. Congratulations. Katie must have got disqualified for something. I can't remember what, but probably got disqualified for something. And not completely confirmed that, because I haven't got a strike through, but do remind me. Randy says, me too, cat, so that being the only message I've seen must mean that he is a penguin. So Randy and the Penguins are through. If you thought you were on Randy's team and that not be a penguin team, then you're wrong. You're out! But congratulations, Penguins. Randy, you're through. Corey, STV, Katie. Luke Spears, you made it through with your team. Are you also a penguin? Congratulations to the Penguins. You're doing well. John Morris, congratulations. You made it through on your own. No Team Rocky. You're in the final. Chris Sweeney, you're through with your team, Chris. Who were they? Were they also Penguins? Great. There's Randy confirming. Yep, Team Penguin. Excellent news. Great news. Great to see that, Randy. In future, remember that interaction that went on there. For the smooth operations of the Tadpole Games. So congratulations to Randy and the Penguins. Any top hats make it through, says Lisa. Lisa, you made it through from your drawing. Was it you on the Twitter? Anyway, Lisa, you're through. The Lisa that did the drawing, if that's both of you. If there's one of you, who knows, right? Better if there's 2 though, eh? Spaceman and Ryan, right? These are all through. That's a big group of people. Penguins can come with me. Well, it's your team, Randy. You're on Team Penguin, Randy. So they're coming with you whether you like it or not. You know, in fact, Randy. Tradespotting, J.O., a.k.a. Justin O, a.k.a. Pangusto, submitted art. Right? Well, we're through the art round. We were there already. We went through it. What was it? It's just I'll go back myself and see. Was this a late submission, Justin? Axis of Eve. Okay, we'll go back. Right, we're going back. Scallywags. So Axis of Eve. It's funny, right? You definitely. You're coming over here stealing our women. You're coming over here stealing our women. You tadpoles. You tadpoles, come over here. Come over here, tadpoles. You're stealing our women, and you're stealing our women, and you're tadpoles, and you're coming over here, and you're stealing our women. So yeah, you make it through Axis of Eve. Congratulations. I don't see Justin O's drawn here that I haven't already seen, and out there. I've seen out there, and I've seen I have seen the tadpoles on the grapes. So Lisa, or whoever, somebody there nearly got themselves chucked out. You are lucky I'm not chucking you out, but it's okay. It's okay, folks. I don't have to chuck you out because we're at the elimination round. You thought it was the final? No. This is the elimination round. So congratulations. You'll have recalled earlier on in the day that I asked you to pick your team. Okay, so now. Can you please kindly, everybody who's still here, pick your favorite team? Pick your fave team. There, pick your favorite team. Penguins are probably going to be all right. Don't think we need to include them here. The koalas. Oh, lucky me, I got a Tinder match. I so excited. Quad, no. Koala bears. God, I hate that fucking app. Koala bears. What am I typing? Why am I even trying to type? Oh, it's over here on the poll. Yeah, koalas. Yeah, well, I know what I'm doing. Of course I do. The Tadpole games. This just comes naturally to all of us. This is why we found ourselves here, naturally. Then the pirates, we'll include them on the list, yeah? We can vote for pirates. Who else is a favourite team of people's? Do we have any other favourite teams people would like included here? Top hats? Top hats. Yep. The top hats, add them. And who else then? Shall we add the peaches? Peaches? Okay, and the peaches. Ask your community. There we go, guys. Vote for your. Jamie is going on. Definitely I haven't. Well, I've yet to open it, but when I go to the bathroom at some stage between now and next week, I will eventually get around. I mean, it'll happen multiple times, but one of those occasions for sure, I'm going to open Tinder. You know it. Jamie is going on a hook. No, I've read that already. Nay. Team Mum. Dink, you're already weren't you already in the final, Dink? So, but good try. I want to be a pirate. I got an eye patch and everything. A donkey pirate, Winky Wonky, Dinky Donk, Winky Wonky. This is why they call you Winky Wonky Donkey. That's such a coincidence. What if it being your real name already? But then call like having an eye patch, them calling you Winky. That's nice. I like it. I can see where you'd be the best donkey pirate I'd ever heard of. Winky Wonky Donkey. Just send your Tinder match this link. That'll do me loads of favours. It will I. That's exactly what women want, right? Is this Tadpole games? That's it, right? And that's what I want anyway. Ain't giving it up for nothing. Then you're a pirate. I was typing it. So you've got your poll there. It's finished now, is it? Have you done your poll? And end poll. Peaches. Peaches win. It's everybody's favourite team, which is a great consolation prize because you're out. Anybody on that list that made it to the final, if you're a peach, you're out of here. Get out of here. You're out. Goodbye, peaches. So that was congratulations. This elimination round is going swimmingly. And then the next thing we were going to vote for was vote for your favourite player in the final. Who's your favourite player in the final there? Well, we can't do that because there's too many names. So the elimination round has gone on and it's gone well, and goodbye, peaches. Unlucky to anybody who was in the final that was a peach. I suspect that means Katie. Goodbye, Katie. You always do seem to get the favourite team votes, you guys. What is it everybody loves about peaches so much? Don't know, man. I don't know, man. Right, okay, congratulations. So we have trimmed the trimmings. And we're back now to where everybody wants. No, that's not where we're at. Well, it is where we're at, but it's not where we want to be. Ha! What? Here we go. It's the music round. Now, this is exciting. And just to distract you, put you off and make it a little bit harder, Whoa, Tadpole Games. I wonder if there's an echo in a plate. Probably there is. Hopefully it's not so bad. And if you do hear an echo and you don't like it, tough luck. Hit that like button. Thanks very much for everybody who's tuned in so far. This has been pretty spectacular. Made it all the way to round 4. The round before the final that sometimes I call the final or the final round. But it ain't. It's the round before the final of Tadpole Games. Did it. I've got live chat on. I see 4 messages since once I read out. It's not often that happens. You guys not very good at talking or something. It's my thing that's not updated. I like it when losers are winners, or at least in the game. Who's losers? Ain't no losers around here, Lisa. Lol. Wooden third leg. Dance. Winky wonky wonky donkey. Wonky? Oh good. Oh god. Oh jeez. Oh my dearie worry me. We're all winners, Lisa. We're all winners around here. Apart from all those losers. You're right. What are they all like? Better late than never. Wait a minute. Are we all going to be losers? Oh no. I've jinxed us, haven't I? We were all set for beating tadpoles today. I better turn my headphones down. Well, I don't know. It's just the music round, right? Whoa, it's so good. It's very good. It's a music round. So you have to guess the song, okay? You have to guess the song, and if you're in this round, that includes Ryan, Spaceman, Lisa, Rocky, John Morris, Luke, S. Short the Vix, Corey, Kieran, Katie, Riffamiggle, Tiggle, Randy, and your team Penguins, J-Dog, Chris, Sweeney, and your team Penguins, I think, and Dink, who's on his own. And all those disqualifications for people who just really, they deserved it. So they got what was coming to them. So they did. And oh my freaking goodness, we're going back. Tadpole Games, free Finker McJones. Well, I think you're going to have to make it in with that one on a date. Nope, it's not a date. It's not a tadpole in the game. It's just an amazing drawing. It's an amazing drawing. But we'll go back and look at it, and I'll let everybody else look at it while I go and get that cup of tea that I boiled the kettle for earlier. So this is going to be... I have to run, boil the kettle, come back, play the song again, run, make a cup of tea, do it the first time. Okay, I got it. I'm going to do it. And in the meantime, you can enjoy this beautiful drawing. It is beautiful too. There we go. Look that. Whoa, Tadpole Games. I freaking love that one. Oops. That was a liked tweet. I am so good at using Twitter for slaying people. Can we get a duet with Rocky on this round one of these days? Well, maybe. Rocky, who charged the big bucks for that sort of thing. I stole it from the Google for the record. Oh, it was like, you're lucky you didn't get through to the final. But I love it. I love it. I love the honesty and the creativity that you found deep within yourself. And you were wondering, where the hell is it that I'm going to steal an image from? And you got it with Google. I love that. Thinking outside the box. No need to be sarcastic. I didn't make the tweet up. What tweet are we talking about? And I've never been sarcastic in my entire life, so I'm not sure who Frank's talking to, but I've never been sarcastic in my entire life. Tradespotting, don't run with the kettle. Don't run with the kettle. Run with the kettle. Well, okay, right. Wait, is this family Jules? What are we talking about, Jules? Jules? Is that you, Jules? Yeah, not that I ever give financial advice, and nothing I ever say in this channel is financial advice. Nothing I ever say refers to real people, dead or alive. So some of them probably should be. His bum maybe looks funny. Maybe that's a bong tadhud. A bong tadhud, that's a big finger. What? Yeah, oh, right, I see what's going on now. Yes, it's just a big finger. And so you were all able to appreciate Lama if there ever were a time for Grandpa Grimace. Who's Grandpa? Who's Grandpa? Hey, there's Janet. Right, so angry. Poor Janet. Don't be angry. I can't stop laughing. Clap on. Lamal lost all the... Oh, you guys are all having a great time. That's great. Kettle's boiled. Whew. Round 4. It's so exciting. How many of you are here? There's a grand total of 16 people watching. That kettle's boiled. It did. This is this green, and this is back to this other interesting tweet. Well, I get this cup of tea. Yes, see you later. Okay, folks, this is it. Are you ready? We're actually doing it now because I actually did get the cup of tea, and now I've got it. I don't need it. It's too hot. I can't drink it. And I was an idiot for doing it all the way I did. But hey, it's happened. There's a bedpost. There's a bedposts. What a crap cup of tea it is too. Huddle and find out, Frank. What are we looking for? Legit, but kind of lowballing it, in my opinion. What are we talking about? Don't be dirty. What are we happening? 101 and into the Muzak. Right, you ready, everybody? Can you guess the song now? This is it, folks. If you do, congratulations. The guy that gets through the final, or the gal, you'll be fighting those tadpoles on behalf of all of us. But at this moment, you're fighting each other to the deaths. And there's a prize. There's a prize even if you don't beat the tadpole. Better if you beat them, right? Life-changing prizes around here. Even if you don't win, kind of could change your life. Who knows? And here it is, round 4. Everybody ready? You know who you are. This is it. Guess the tune. Did anybody get it? It was pretty good. Did anyone get it? I've already guessed it. Manifest Stency's already guessed it. There you go. I believe in you guys. Sarah is giving you so much confidence. Yous are all getting confidence from everybody. It's so nice. But you have to get... Did anyone get Yellow Submarine? Nice try, Ghost of Homer's Ghost. Nice try. But no, not that. We'll go again. We'll hear it a little bit more, right? Guys, I'm going to get up and dance. I'm going to get up and dance. This is so good. Bohemian Rhapsody. Close, close, so close. Magic Roundabout. So close, Chris. So close. MJ Smooth Criminal. So close, Brad. So close. All those guesses are so close. Muted. Not anymore, though. That was also close. Good now. That's also close. It's pretty great. That's so close, too. You are all so close. So I'll hear a little bit more. Strangers in the Night, Wonderwall, so close. Pretty good. So pretty damn good that. Pretty good. Do you need to hear some more? Do you need to hear some more? I think it's from a more recent time than those ones, mind. So Rocky's got it and he's giving you clues. See, if Rocky can figure it out already and give you clues like that, then what the hell's going on? One Night in Bangkok, nice try. VFN and Midju is pretty great. More Hotel California, close, so close. Bram, Second Symphony. Oh, that is so close, Katie. Encore, Grace Foundation. You want to hear some more? Do you want to hear it again? That was it. That was it. That was it. How did you not get it? Oh my goodness. How did you not get it? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That was it. Whole lot of love. Unlucky. So close. Chicken Little. Miles away. Yeah, hey, yeah. It's the Yoko Ono cover. So close, Will. So close. Oh, you'll kick yourselves. You will, right? So, okay, you did again. We're going back to the start. One more listen through. Surely you'll get it this time. The whole way through, right? This is it. Born in the USA. Nope, not that. Good try though, Rich. Very close. This is the best content on YouTube. I'm probably going to get done for copyright. How can you not tell? Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. I mean, I put that bit in there on purpose, Rocky, so because I thought, you know, they might need that little extra hint. So how about I put like the actual song in it? You know, Once a Lifetime, close, so close. Hips Don't Lie by Shakira. Oh, so close, Homer. I don't remember things on the spot, lulz. That's a good place to remember them, okay? Someone must know that. I get someone has it, surely. You'd think somebody must have it. Barbie Girl, so close. I think it's going to work, Jamie. I think so too. That's so close. Bird is the word. That's so close, Randy. There's a hint right there in there. There is. You're going to use, it seems, maybe it's a little bit too easy. Is that the problem? And that you know, you got it, Katie? Katie keeps saying lol. Jenny from the block. Katie's but what is the name? What is the name? Is it Katie? Has she got the name? Tradespotting, Rocket Crop. I've got it, but I'm not in. You got it, but you're not in. Guitar Inside. You are in. It's in your name. Lol, I heard it, but I don't know the name. Oh my god. Oh my god, somebody said Cotton Eye Joe Rednecks. Ghost, Homer Ghost, you go linking all sorts of shit up there. I'm proud of you, but it's the wrong answer. Oh my goodness, guys, this is like, do you need to hear it again? Really? These people need more bars than us to recognize the song, it seems to point. Yeah, it does. Like more, like there was a good 2/3 of the song in that. No joke. Days Gone By Niffy Michael Tiggle. Nice try, Michael Tiggle. Nope. We're gonna go again, right? We're gonna hear it another time. Baker Street. Baker Street. What team? You must be in Team Penguin, Baker Street. Baker Street. Baker Street. Got it. Baker Street, got it, everybody. Baker, I worked so hard I had to blow up trash bags and jog a mile. Oh my good Bulldog Buchanan, you blew up trash, but you blew them up like balloons. Like balloons. They'd be like they'd that would be a little bit. I hope it wasn't your birthday party, because if it was and you had trash bags for balloons, well, that's tragic. It is. GCC CBD legend. Oh, we got an answer. Tradespotting. It is I Believe by James Curran. Dad. Haha, there he is. Dad. No. Baker Street got the answer. Baker Street got it. It's Work Bitch by Britney Spears. And here's what it sounds like when it's done properly. Wow, 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 wow. Incredible, incredible, unbelievable show here. We've come to the final. And Baker Street Boys are back. Has made it. Where are you, Baker Street Boys are back? Where are you, Baker Street Boys are back? Congratulations. You have made it through to the final round. Baker Street Boys are back. Where are you at? My preferred hype jam from Britney is Lesser Appreciated Hit. Aren't they all tragedy, innit? J-Dog of Wu-Tang. Oh, so close, J-Dog. And we've made it. Baker Street Boys are back. Are you still here? Are you still with us? I hope you are, and I hope you've got all your energy, because this is it, my friend. You've made it to the final. I said he should have done a Britney's back. Okay, I'm not on a team, Baker Street. Oh, I'm not on a team. You are. You must be on Penguin team, Baker Street, because you were in the final playing because you answered, and you answered the correct answer, which meant that nobody else was then able to answer the correct answer before you, which meant that you must have been playing, which means you must have been in the final, which means you must have been in Team Penguin, which means that you were in the team. You were in Team Penguin. Baker Street Boys are back. Baker Street Boys are back. You were in the Team Penguin. Team Penguin. Congratulations, Team Penguin. You've got a hero now among us. Baker. Team Penguin. You made a mistake there, Ryan. But excellent. And now, Baker Street Boys are back. If this wheel against the tadpoles, right? If this wheel of doom, if this does not end on a segment that has been taken over by tadpoles, you will win. For the first time in the history of the world, we will have you as the winner, a winner, someone victorious against these bastard tadpoles. And I can't wait. I can't wait. Baker, you're going to do it, right? All we need is for this wheel not to land on one of these areas that have already been encompassed by this insidious tadpole infection. Honestly, Circus should have been the choice, but now I'm just going to go on a Brittany Benefacts. Jockey, do you concur with the 1 to 50 GME Christmas price target? Frank out there. Frank, you'd think you never took a day off. You seem fairly ambivalent about price action the other week. He is. He's ambivalent about price action. He's an amazing trader. That's why he can afford to be ambivalent about price action. That's where you want to aim to be. Ambivalent about the thing you're trading and about the price of it and still making money hand over fist. That's where you want to get to. It can happen. Freeze, Baker, let's fucking go. Grand finale. Baker, are you ready? Are you ready, Baker? Backstreet Boys, Baker Boys are back. This is it. The grand finale. The one and only. The Tadpole Games finale. Let's spin that wheel. Here we go! Tadpole Games. Where's it going to land? It could easily land here. It could easily be a winner. Backstreet Boys are back. Baker Boys could easily win it. Could easily land right on you now. This could be it, Baker Boy. The boys of the Baker Town. This could be what happens now. This could be it all coming through. This could be it. Right? Wow. This is it. Tadpole Games. This is the final. This is the final chance. This is it for a whole new week. If this doesn't work, it's a whole new week. Well, got a good spin on the go here. My links in the description is fucked. They probably all are. Shit. No, but it's not. Somebody else has managed to do it. But come on, Tadpole Games. Come on, Tadpole Games. Still over now. The link in the other video descriptions. If you want to find a link, it's not in this video, Corner Rocky. It's in the other videos. The other videos. Spin it! Tyrant! Maybe the links are all fucked, that's why donations weren't the same. Maybe that's what happened. Suspect it was. Silly me. Bang, 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 bong. It's not for us to wonder. I said, the wheel's still spinning. The wheel's still spinning. It doesn't even look like it's slowing down. Prunes and grapes are okay, I guess. Prunes, grapes, yeah. Yeah, prunes and grapes. They're good. They're not dates, though, unfortunately. They're not dates, unfortunately. How you doing, Grace? How you doing? How you doing, Brady? How's everybody? There's Janet. How you doing, Janet? This wheel's not stopping. Now, manifest the span it. Well, we know he did. I read the message out. And beforehand, to Kieran spinning a wheel. That's sweet. That's all help to you, Baker. But you know, the more spins around it goes, the more chances it's going to not land on tadpoles. Pretty obviously. It's not for us to underwrite such to buy, but that's not financial advice. I don't. Why would I even? What? Why are you looking at me? I hope Baker knows how this works and doesn't wander off before the wheel stops. The wheel doesn't work like that. The wheel is attached to how long he's been fighting for and how much damage he's doing to the tadpole cause and our progressive and relentless advance. We needed the wheel to keep spinning because it's as a result of his progress. This is the manifestation of our victory right here. As this wheel spins, we are undefeated. And that wheel isn't just spinning because we wanted to. Spin! Manifest. It's not just spinning because we wanted to. It's spinning because he's still out there killing it. Buy and buy and buy. And there it goes. Con. Fuck him up. He's absolutely tearing them in pieces out there. He's absolutely tearing them in pieces. It's not bad for someone's first shot. Think about it. His first shot for old Baker there. He's not even seen how this goes down. He walked into this show this morning and he's like, what? What's this all about? I never trusted dollar tadpole in my life. The square was invented before the wheel. Facts. We spin because we must. We don't have a choice. This is a fight. This is a never-ending, forever fight. This wheel. I mean, if it keep going long enough. Oh, thank you very much, Kate. That's appreciated. 420. Someone been working out, J-Dog. The wheel's still going. The music's finished, but don't let that fool you. It's gone again. Ha! And the wheel ain't stopped. Ain't even got close to it yet. It looks like it's going at exactly the same speed it always was. Jamie, I thought you said you spoke about inertia. Well, I mean, it started, didn't it? Right? And it didn't start like boom. I mean, it took time. So then it'll, you know, and that'll all, yeah. Slashing and a whacking and a spinning and a winning and a ripping and turning. Is this what's really going on, Janet? Is that what's really going on, Janet? What, Janet? What is going on? Someone been working out. That might be what it is. It's Baker Boy. Baker Boy's smashing these things. This is like entertainment at this point. It's us watching Baker Boy smash them. And there it goes again. Ha ha ha. Well, a little bit of power to your elbow there. Still slashing and tearing. There can't be many tadpoles left. Tyran. It's another little bit, another little boost. I can even, like, you see, it looks like I spin it here when the donations come in, just like that. It came up and it says 72 there, didn't it? But it's 99. But it's because it's Australian. Their things are worthless because they're lower down in the world, and so the money's lower down. See? Boom, boom, boom. Some geography lessons for you there. Test. No, not test. I mean spin. Ha! Nearly caught me. Come on, come on, come on. Let's go. This is it. This is it. I feel it now. This might be the Nope, there it goes again. 199 of them now. Whoop, 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 whoop. That works out as 149. Whoa, you could have you. Maths. Down, down, down. Down, down, down. Down, down, down. This might be it. This might be. I know it's not slowing down. Maybe it just keeps going. And it's not for us to wonder why. If it's slowing down now, I can feel it. We've probably only got one more song in us. So you want to defeat those tadpoles? You better work, bitch. You want good TA on GME or AMC? This is the place to get it. and lots of other TA lessons. But you should also check out Rocky Outcrop's channel, youtube.com/RockyOutcrop. Span it again. Ryan this time. It was Ryan who gone and done it. Ryan! There you go, Baker Street Boys. So, like, what? I mean, you got Ryan with you as well. Chat shot. Chat shot. And it's Jamie, I'll drink my shot of tea. And bye. Tadpole Games as it comes down. Wheels slowing down. Finally started the song game. Got another one. New favorite financial advice game show. Randy K. Yes, it is. Is there a better financial advice game show in the world? It's not financial advice. It's not even a game show. There are real prizes, though. Nobody's actually seen any of them yet, according to the delivery information. Though it's coming soon. You gotta be excited. Share those pictures on Instagram. Support the channel at www. Don't even need the www. I took that out of it for you. All you really need to write is unreasonable.shop in your browser. Boom, and then you could look like me too. Wow. Woo. And it's fucking ended. It's fucking ended, Timmy. And it's Tadpoles. Tadpoles are the winner! Tadpoles! Yes, Tadpoles! Get out of the way, Baker Street Boys! Baker Street Backstreet Boys are back, Baker Boy. Congratulations on making it this far. You were too weak and flimsy and feeble to do the job that was required of you. You let us down and you undermined the cause. But you DM me on Twitter at _Tradespotting. Direct message me, send me your address and your size. And you'll get the Tadpole Games t-shirt arriving in the post. I think it was £100. So this is fantastic. And nobody's bought it yet, despite all the people who've taken part in Tadpole Games. It makes me wonder, really? Are you really all really? I mean, it's more important than food, you know? That was right on there. Darn right. Every darn thing a Ted was tooting. That was right on the Tadpole's base. You were right in the middle of it there. You were you were just one away. Look, one onto the left there. You would have defeated the Tadpoles. One more. And what would have got you there? One more spin, likely. One more spin would have got you there. And we didn't make it. DM me that address. Oh my goodness, those Tadpoles, what are they not like? So we had some fun today, and we covered some important things, including the TA. We saved a big part of that till the end, where I was going to talk about Max Payne this week. I was going to talk about my predictions earlier on and what likely happens now. And there's some very interesting news that we're going to go. So everybody, congratulations. You managed to stay till this point in the stream. Now you get all the extra behind the scenes after party director's cut Blu-ray edition with this absolutely top quality news. So thanks for tuning in, and